Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello,
Hello.
John Ward.
Hello.
A happy Sunday night mayhem to you all. Forgive us for being 5 minutes late. A couple little technical difficulty issues we were dealing with here. It's been a couple weeks. We're having to play catch up on things a little bit here. So
No
forgive us.
mustard though, just ketchup.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I'm missing half my lights here. I'm out of it. I've actually today has not been one of my better days since I have been on the mend. I've been off and not feeling well all day. So, but here we are going to make it through this and hang out with you guys. Hopefully, have a little bit of fun and last as long as I can tonight. So, if we don't go as long as normal, forgive me. But it has been a couple weeks. I have been under the weather. I spent a couple days in the hospital, and I've been getting better and better, but I still have my moments. And like today, I woke up and I was pretty much okay, I thought. And then um, I don't know, at a certain point, maybe late morning, I just started feeling crappy and I have not bounced back. So um, forgive me. I'm still dealing with that. I've put up a poll, and so if you have not voted yet, two things, two favors, please. One, hit the thumbs up if you would, really would appreciate that. Two, we put up a poll saying what genre should we pick for our next tier list. We're going to recap the tier list tonight, the final one of the horror franchises, and we're getting ready to make our way into another tier list. And John and I have an idea of where we want to go, but we just thought we would get some input from you all. Right now, the votes say 8% for action, 23% for sci-fi, 8% for comedy, and 62% for horror, which is good news because the idea that John and I have is to take the Fangoria top 100 movies poster that I have and grade those movies and put them by tier, being that John and I pretty much have seen them all. I think out of the 100, there's like 2 or 3 I haven't seen. And my guess is John has seen them all. But the idea is maybe we'll just grade their tier list because it's 100 greatest movies, but they don't put them in any particular order. So we thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about that and see where those movies fit. So if you if you want, go ahead and give us a little vote and a thumbs up. That would be very awesome. We would appreciate it. I'm like way off center here. Let me get more in. There we go. But yeah, it has been a couple weeks and I'm doing better. So I have, if you want the whole spiel on what happened with my health, the last video that we did where it's called What's Wrong with OGP, you can watch that and I really go into it. But as of right now, I'm dealing with these dizzy spells and nausea and just kind of being out of it from time to time. And today's one of those kind of days. So bear with me. But that's what I've been dealing with. So we missed a couple weeks. And so forgive me for that, please. And John, forgive me for that. And it's, John and I talk and just not as much as we normally do. But John, how are you doing? How have you been these last couple weeks?
I'm doing well, and the last couple of weeks I've been doing just fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight. And sitting here having time, I have some pickups. I've ordered some things and I have pictures. I was excited to show you all these last week, but I still wasn't able to do the live stream. So I have autographs that I received in the mail that I won an auction, and they are very, very cool. So I'm excited to show you those. So I have autograph pickups. John has Funko Pop pickups. Do you not?
I have a couple and then a couple movies.
and a couple movies, and I have some movies as well. So we're going to have some pickups to go through here in a little bit. But first, as we always do, we are going to chit chat about the news, which is not all horror, but it is time for horror headlines, which we got. Maybe I got to get a new one. We're not Horror Movie Monday. Maybe we need a new headline little clip there. But the big one is we are less than 48 hours away now from Punisher One Last Kill, which I am very excited about. One thing that I did find at Walmart recently, and I'm very excited about, was this Punisher statue here. And it actually, I was on the fence about even taking it out of the box, but then I took it out of the box, and but then it had this thing on the bottom that I didn't like, so I kind of yanked it off of that thing, and it has like little pegs, so I broke it, but I don't care. I just like the Punisher statue, and I did not like that little advertisement thing that was in front of it. So I am a huge Punisher fan, and I am very excited that we're going to have a Punisher like 1 hour special coming up. The trailer looks phenomenal. John, I know we talked about this a while back, but you have seen this trailer, have you not?
I'm looking forward to it, but I was not impressed by the trailer.
Okay. Why were you not impressed?
It looks Disney-fied.
Huh. Okay. Maybe, well, I mean, I've seen a trailer where he kills like 15 people in a matter of seconds. So I don't know that that's going to be Disney-fied, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. What is there something specific that you felt like made it Disney-fied?
It from what I've read about it doesn't impress me. So
Okay.
I am looking forward to it because I do like the Punisher. But I will have to see because I when I watched the trailer, I just went, "This is seems soft
Okay.
Punisher,
Well, we'll see.
Disney soft."
I am
So
excited because John Bernthal co-wrote this. I mean, he's like the lead writer in it. So I love Bernthal, and what we have, it's very interesting with the other thing wrapping up here. Daredevil just finishing. Um, we have Spider-Man coming up at the end of July. We have Punisher coming up, and Daredevil just ended. Are there going to be Daredevil ties to this Punisher? I don't know, and I don't think so. Are there going to be ties from Daredevil and Punisher to Spider-Man? Yes. I've looked at the cast on IMDb. One of the very prominent, not main stars, but one person who's been in all 16 episodes of Daredevil Born Again season 1 and 2, one of those cast members is in Spider-Man. So, and already listed. We know Disney does not like, in most places, Marvel specifically, they don't like to list all the cast members until the movie comes out. So that way we have a little surprise with the cameos. But there are going to be tie-ins, I believe, from Daredevil and Punisher to Spider-Man. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I don't know, John, have we gotten a trailer for Spider-Man yet?
yeah.
Okay. I must have missed it. I haven't seen
No,
it.
no, no. You saw it. We discussed it.
Okay, I just can't remember. My brain is fried right now. So
That's the one where you see Spider-Man jumping from the building and all the ninjas are coming at him, and there's that
oh,
huge gap
okay,
that's right
okay,
there where everybody's guessing who that is, and
yeah,
they're probably correct. I won't say it, but yeah,
sure,
I think what everybody is saying who that is, they just haven't put him in,
yeah.
is correct.
So, are you excited for Spider-Man?
Yeah. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. He's my favorite Marvel guy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man. The stuff that I've heard about it sounds pretty good, but the stuff that I've heard that deals with Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday does not make me happy. So
Okay. Well, and when Doomsday, is that later this year or next year, or when is that? Do you know?
it's later this year. It's like
Okay.
November, December.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, we will follow up with that after we see Spider-Man and see where it goes from there. But yeah, Punisher coming out this week. I cannot wait. I am very excited. Less than 48 hours from now, and we'll talk more about Daredevil this evening because Daredevil was 8 episodes. The series is over. I kind of want to get through this news and talk about a few other things before we dwell too long on one subject. So do you want to also mention that this week in the theater we're getting a new movie called Obsession from director Curry Barker, um, and it's about a guy who gets one wish. You see in that poster right there, he's breaking a candy bar that gives him one wish. His wish, they talk about in the trailers, it's not a spoiler. His wish is that this girl loves him more than anybody else in the world, and then it like kind of goes too far. The trailer looks very good, and I am definitely interested in seeing this in the theater. John, have you seen the trailer for Obsession yet?
Yeah.
Your thought?
It looks okay. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it sticks with the thing that they've been doing recently with like tarot and Ouija, then I'm on board. I like that type of stuff. So
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be if I'm feeling up to it, we'll be seeing it in the theater. Feel the need again. So this is happening Wednesday, and I've looked at my theater. Top Gun will be playing at like 4:45, and then right after that, Top Gun 2 will be playing at like 7:15 or something. So back to back, you're going to get Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. And this poster. Now, is this the poster they're going to be giving out? That's what it looked like.
They've shown a few different ones. I am very confused about how this is going to work, and
Sure.
I switched my days off from Thursday to Wednesday just so I could go do this.
Yeah.
And I'm not understanding how the times work. I've called both theaters. One theater I cannot get a hold of, which is AMC Town Square, and then the other one is over here on Rainbow. The one on Rainbow says that they're not going to be carrying the posters, but they will be carrying the popcorn bucket, which there is a Maverick and a Goose, and you pull the top open, and that's where you put the popcorn in. They're like $35 each. And when I asked, okay, well, where can I get the poster? The girl went to ask, and she said, well, that's going to be over at Town Square. The thing is, Town Square has this playing on like multiple screens in multiple ways. It's confusing. The times don't work at all. Like if I go see, the earliest show would be Maverick, so I'd have to watch it backwards. Maverick, and then see Top Gun like 3 hours later. And if I try to do Top Gun, it doesn't work with Maverick. So, which really annoys me. You could see it in like, I think the only way that I would be able to see it where the times kind of work is an IMAX. And it's like $17 a ticket. And with both of these theaters, at least with this one, I asked and I looked it up. They said that you have to pay for both of these movies separately.
Well, it's 2 movies. I kind of understand that.
Well, if they're playing back to back, it's a double feature, so you only pay for one.
Yeah, but that's not the way they're billing it. So, for example, my theater, they're playing them in order. And so I just looked at the Red Rock Theater that you and I have been to a couple occasions. They have Maverick playing at 3 p.m. and then they have Top Gun playing at 6:30 and 7. So it's in 2 different theaters. I don't know why they would play them backwards, but maybe just because it's the 40th anniversary of the original, maybe they just want that in prime time and Maverick as another option. But yeah, I was hoping that for your sake, they would be playing them in order, but they're not. But if you're going to go to AMC and I'm going to go to Regal, then if we both have an opportunity to get posters, if they're different, then at least we can pick one up for each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab a few, and it's because when I went to go see Mission Impossible, I asked them, "Do you have? Are you going to be carrying the posters?" This is as I was going into the theater. The woman said no. As I was
Hmm.
leaving, they were handing them out. So it's like,
Oh.
do you
Yeah,
not
well,
know what your
a lot
theater is doing?
this is, it's like going into Walmart and asking somebody, "Do you carry this?" And they go, "No." The people that work there a lot of times are clueless. So unless you're talking to the manager, I wouldn't take what they
Well,
say,
but you have
very
to. I mean, I
seriously.
need to know where to go. So the first place I'm hitting is the AMC by my house. That has like a 1:15 show of Top Gun, and then it works with Top Gun Maverick afterwards.
Yeah,
And the girl said, "No, we're not carrying the posters, but we do have the bucket." I'm going to go there first. I'm not going to buy tickets in advance or anything, and I'm going to go in, poke my head, and be like, "Do you guys have posters?" If they say yes, great. I'm golden. I'll see them, one right after another will be fine. If they say no, I then have to take the chance and maybe go to Town Square,
yeah.
pay
Well,
more money.
plan it out ahead of time, look at different theaters around town and find out which time the showings are and go to the earlier one first.
Well, you're saying Regal is Regal part of AMC?
No, they're different companies.
Okay. So from what I understand, only AMC is carrying the poster.
Okay.
That's
Well,
what it said.
okay. So, yeah, I haven't done that much homework into it. If I get the poster, great. If I don't, eh. You are the bigger Tom Cruise fan, and I know you would like them much more than I do. My thing is, I will not be going to pay to see Top Gun when I've already paid for both of the 4Ks, and I have my movie subscription, so through Regal. So I'll be going to see it if I'm feeling up to it. I'll be going to see it at the Regal, uh, and uh, and that's that. But I hope, for your sake, you're able to find the posters, and maybe there's something else that Regal is gonna do or something. I don't know, but
Well, I've already looked. So there are websites that are carrying the popcorn buckets. They're not 35, they're more like 45. So you got to pay, but it's free shipping. So you pay $10 more if you
mm,
can't get it at the theater. Um, uh, I've heard that they release these things early, but I can't find who's releasing them early. So
well,
I'll
if
have to take
it's
a chance on Wednesday that they're going to be there. I don't care
yeah,
about the Goose one. I just want the Maverick one. And then, I'll just have to drive someplace else, as I'm sure the posters will be available on eBay. But it would annoy me if I have to buy a poster that I can
yeah.
get for free.
Well,
So,
I will. If you don't get the popcorn bucket, I can keep an eye out at San Diego Comic Con in a couple months, and because the AMC people are there and they sell a whole bunch of the popcorn buckets, so my guess is they'll probably have some of those. And they are much cheaper at San Diego Comic Con than they are in the theater or online. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But let's keep our fingers crossed.
yeah.
Hopefully that all works out. Also, talking about things that are out in the theater right now. I have not gone to the theater in a while. John, have you been to the theater in the last couple weeks?
No.
Okay. So Mortal Kombat 2 is out, and it's got a 65 on the popcorn meter, but or no, wait, no, tomato meter. I always get those confused. The tomato is the so-called experts. And so then it's also got an 89 on the popcorn meter. So the experts give it a 65. The fans are giving Mortal Kombat an 89. And I think that's because the experts are clueless. The experts are clueless. Fans are liking it. Experts are not. My guess is it's probably not the greatest movie ever, but if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, the trailer looked great. So um, I'm looking forward to seeing it. $63 million made so far on an $80 million budget. So it is not doing well, but it's going to make its money back in the long run, but it's not like a blockbuster or anything. Do you care to see Mortal Kombat, John? Are you a fan of the franchise, or
Yes and no.
yeah, like a
So
streaming kind of movie for you?
yeah, I mean, I own the original two. I think I have a couple of the other films that came after it. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know a lot about Mortal Kombat, so
Okay.
I think they did a couple streaming films or something, and I own those. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, maybe
I've
we'll see.
played the game. I've never seen any of the movies, but I did like the trailer for this. Um, so that's out right now if anybody's interested and want to let us know. In just a moment here, we will say hello to you all. Just bear with me. We'll get to your comments here in just a moment. A couple more stories I want to get through first before we do that. Deep Water is also out right now. This is a bomb, and Mr. Director Rennie Harlan is
Oh,
on a streak of bombs right now. Uh, this stars Ben Kingsley and Aaron Eckhart, who are very big names. But this movie has made $3.6 million. 3.6 on a $40 million
I
budget.
was about to say, let me guess, 50 million, but yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking close.
So Rennie, this is 4 movies in a row. If you go to his IMDb, the last 4 are this one and then the 3
Strangers.
Strangers movies. Yes, sorry. I thought I had muted this, but I did not apparently. Forgive me. So Rennie, you got to get your shit together, bro, or they're not going to give you any more money. You're gonna wind up like our good friend Albert Payne, who rest in peace. Albert couldn't get any money to make movies for some unknown reason. Not necessarily because his were bombs or anything, but his career kind of went by the wayside. So Rennie doesn't get it together. I could see him going that route before too long. Hokum. Hokum, this is doing very well. Popcorn meter is 83. The tomato meter is 88. So the fans and experts alike are enjoying seeing Adam Scott, who we know from Krampus and many, many, many other things, in the film directed by Damian McCarthy, who also directed Oddity, which I really enjoyed. Oddity. Have you seen Oddity, John?
No.
That's a great film. You could stream it now. But Hokum, is this one you're interested in?
I know of it. That's about it.
Okay. I think the trailer looks great, and I have obviously haven't been to the theater, but I am very much looking forward to seeing this. Now, this has made 14.5 million worldwide on a $5 million budget. So they have to be pretty happy with where it is. Then next, The Devil Wears Prada 2, a movie that I could not care about, but a lot of people are into. The tomato folks have it at 78. The fans have it at 86. $100 million budget, and it's made 433 million already. So this is a definite blockbuster success here. Are you a fan? Did you ever watch the first one, John?
Yeah, I like the first one.
Okay. And are you excited to see this one here? Or?
Yes and no. I heard that for Meryl Streep's character, that they toned her down. That in the first film,
Oh,
she's very nasty and kind of politically incorrect, and
yeah,
I guess because of modern audiences, they toned her attitude down,
yeah,
which I think is stupid. But I mean, I would see it. Sure, I'm probably streaming. I'm just streaming everything today.
yeah.
I just don't care about a lot of
A lot of
stuff.
people are. A lot of
Yeah.
people are. Yeah, just it's easier to watch it at home. Um, Terrifier 4, an announcement from them. Terrifier 4 is going to take place around New Year's Eve. So your Terrifier collection now, forgive me, I had a little thing in my mouth there. You have
Brother, ew, brother, ew.
brother, yeah, no. So my wife made stroganoff for dinner tonight, and I probably had a little straggler piece of stroganoff that was just hanging out there.
Jeez.
Double double
God, yeah.
So, I mean, hey, it is Sunday Night Mayhem. That's what you get. But so Terrifier, you could all put them all together, or you could put one kind of by Halloween. You could put one by your Christmas movies and one by your New Year's movies. So there you go. And the other one you could just put in the trash.
Wow, I'd put them all together in
or
horror.
or you could put them all four in trash. Um, so there's that. My brief rip of that. Long Legs
That's
2.
fine. The film only will make bank. That's okay.
I mean, it'll probably do all right. Yeah.
It will make bank.
Long Legs 2 will be released January 14th of 2028. Mark your calendars. So yeah, they just announced that. So I thought I would mention it. So something to
The
look
film
forward to.
probably took like 4 days to make. What the?
Well, we'll see. I mean, Nicolas Cage probably had to scream a lot. Maybe it took a
Is
while.
he in part 2? He said that he
I
would
don't
never
know.
play a bad guy again. Or no, he would never play a serial killer again.
I know nothing of the story. I just know that it's coming out January 14th of 2028.
Okay, well, I'll be there to see it. So
yeah me too.
Hopefully
Some
it's
sad
Perkins.
Yes, until he does us wrong too many times. Rest in peace, Angelina Armani, who we know from she's been in many things. She's never been like the headliner, big A-lister, but she was in Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest Part 2, amongst many other things. But she was 38 years old and passed away from lung cancer. And this is very sad because this is right around 5 years since her husband, Robert Green Hall, an effects artist, passed away. So she spent her last 5 years without her husband and battling lung cancer for however long. So,
well, he's
sad
also
story.
A director. He did the Laid to Rest movies and other films. So he was an effects artist that you could find on big movies, and then he made low budget horror films as a director. So I like parts 1 and 2 Laid to Rest, and when I heard that he passed, I was bummed because he was prepping for part 3.
Yeah. So there it is. There's his wife. She just passed away too. So that's very sad news. 38 years old. He was only 47 when he passed. That's way, way too young. But 38 is just ridiculous. It's very sad news. So condolences to her, friends, family, fans, loved ones, all that. And then Mr. Koji Suzuki, who wrote and created the Ring franchise, Ringu. He is not a film guy, but he was a writer, and he also passed away. So rest in peace to that gentleman there. Ringu, great franchise. So sad news there.
Yeah.
The Hatchet franchise is going to get a 4K box set release from Umbrella Entertainment on August 26th. So I don't have the complete Hatchet and Victor Crowley. I don't have all those movies. I may just pick this up. I don't know what the price is yet, but the complete franchise, I may just pick it up on 4K just to have them all. So you're a fan of the Hatchet films, right?
They're okay. I own all 4 on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
that is like 8 discs there. So
could be usually when you buy a 4K, you get the Blu-ray copy as well. So looks like there's going to be a poster, a booklet, some other things. So a lot of stuff there. But anyways, just thought I would mention that while we were at it. And then there's Melissa Barrera news. We've a lot of saying hello to do. So I want to do the saying hello to everybody watching before we get into Melissa Barrera, because this is juicy. But quickly, A Quiet Place 3 is now filming with John Krasinski at the helm, directing, writing, producing again. And Hocus Pocus 3 is in development. Bette Midler has apparently already read the script. Whether she approved it or not, I don't know, but she's already read the script. So there is that. before we get into any other news, especially the Melissa Barrera stuff, we should say hello to everybody. Any objections, Mr. John?
No.
All right, well, here we go then. Deadpool Fanatic says hello, OGP and John. What's up?
Hello.
Gail says glad to see you back, OGP and John. Well, thank you, Gail. We love you, brother. Gail, have been buying a lot of movies, mostly horror and stuff I like. Very cool. Wishing everyone a happy Mother's Day. Yes, shame on me. Shame on me for not saying happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My mom, rest in peace. I don't get to call her. My one grandmother has passed. My other grandmother, I did send her my wishes for a happy Mother's Day. A couple aunts and other family members, cousins, I sent out my wishes for them all to have a happy Mother's Day. So to all the moms out there, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Anybody specifically you want to wish a happy Mother's Day to, John?
Please.
I mean, you have a lovely coworker that has a child that you could wish her a happy Mother's Day, at a different location. Kasha, you could wish her, not that she's watching this or anything.
But. Okay, well, happy Mother's Day, Kasha. Yeah, I have many friends who have kids, but I only wish my mother was R.I.P. and
Jesus Christ.
I haven't talked to her in God close to 30 years now, so I don't care. What I would normally do is for Father's Day or Mother's Day is I would get the cards and then I would write in grandmother type of thing. I would alter the cards to give to my grandparents. So because my regular parents do not exist. So for my grandmother, I wish that she was still here so I could talk to her on Mother's Day. But my mother, I don't care at all. You could be hit by a truck and it doesn't matter to me.
At least you don't have to worry about buying a card, right?
That is true.
Antonis, hey there, OGP and John. How you doing, Antonis? Jonathan, hey. What's going on? We're back. Well, lick my ass. Lou, no thank you, but I appreciate the offer there.
He is offering
Jeff, what's cracking? Jeff, how you doing? Hey. And again, Jeff, yesterday coming through with the $10 channel support on the PayPal. Thank you, Jeff. You rock, homeboy. Larry, the Batman fan, what's up, everybody? Good evening. God bless you all this evening. Hope you are doing well. Praying for y'all. Thank you, Larry. And Larry, look at this. Larry coming through with the $10 super. You rock as well, Larry. You're always supporting the channel. You and Jeff and all the legends out there, Gail and Balzer and everybody. So appreciate you very, very much for that, Larry. And sorry, we were a couple minutes late. And OGP says we'll be right there. Hang tight.
That guy, block him.
Yeah, I know, right? Hello, gentlemen. How's life been treating you? Brent Mania, what's cracking? Brent, I've seen you posting some pictures like with your cousin and stuff. Look like you've been having some fun on Instagram. Follow Brent Mania on Instagram. So it looks like you've been having some fun there. So good to see you. All in all, life is not too bad. Elika, how the heck are you doing? Good to see you. And I know, Elika, I know you enjoy that tier list, so we're going to finalize it tonight. It'll be set in stone, and then next week we'll get started on the new one. So hopefully you feel better soon, OGP. Thank you very much. Thank you, Major 07. I appreciate that. And Major, are you Major Reeves? Is Major 7 able? Is that you, Major Reeves? Is that just your name altered a little bit? Jeff says the poster idea is a good one. Yeah, I think it is good. And that credit John for thinking of that. So credit where credit is due. Are you throwing up a white power there? What was going on? At least
that'd be this.
Oh, geez. Oh, wow. We'll move right along here. Exhibition of what's up? Feel better, bro. Thank you so much. Pray for you all. God bless you, legendary cats. Thank you. Yeah, right back at you, Brentomania. How strange you've been live 5 minutes and it didn't show me that it was live. Bummer, Larry. Frustrating. Hey guys, I wish OGP and John happy Mother's Day, mom and wife. Mario, right back to you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in your world there. Jesse Gotti, what's up? There's a snake in your boot. Uh-oh, that's not good. That is never good. Larry says action movies for his vote there, which we'll check in on the poll here in a moment again. So hopefully everybody's voting and giving us their opinions of what they want to see. Call me crazy, but old Dolphy boy is the best Punisher of all time. Well, so Jesse, for me, it's clearly John Bernthal. And John has a different opinion than both of us. John, your favorite Punisher is?
Well, Bertha would be second, but I still really like Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson. And Dolph is a great Punisher. I have not been mad at any of the Punishers. I was mad at John Travolta for his abomination of an acting performance in that movie. But I think before Bernthal, I know, and this is kind of taboo, but I like the story the best. Mine would have been Tommy Jane. I thought Thomas Jane was great as the Punisher.
I would still like to see all of them in one movie. The remaining.
Oh,
guys.
a Spider-Verse, a Punisher-verse. Oh yeah. Man,
they're all still alive except for Ray Stevenson, unfortunately. Yeah. But you maybe you could find some footage of him and do some AI stuff and still have him there. He just doesn't do a lot. The other three guys take off, but he's there, so you could still have him there. I think that'd be great.
Something like that, yeah, sure. And maybe, kick some of the proceeds, whatever he'd make, down to his family and stuff. I'm sure they'd be down for that. I'm happy Knicks swept the 76ers. Go Knicks, Mario. Yeah. I was very surprised after the 76ers beat the Celtics. I was surprised to see the 76ers go down so quietly against the Knicks. But hey, it's been a while since your Knicks have had a title, so maybe this is their year. Nocturno's in the house. What's cracking, Nocturno? How you doing? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Up, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Jeff says, am I the only person alive that's never seen 1 second of any Top Gun movie? Jeff, Probably. You are missing out. And see, I find this so amazing because, Jeff, you've seen so many movies, but you have not seen the Top Gun movies. And I believe you have not also seen, is it the Bourne movies or the John Wick movies or both? There's a couple franchises that's like, wow, how have you not seen those, Jeff? Both of the Top Gun movies are phenomenal. They are absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so thrilled that we are probably going to get a third one.
Oh no, he's already looking for a director. He being Tom Cruise.
No, I know, but I mean, until it's all done and everything, I just, it's odds are it's going to happen. It's supposed to happen, all that, but I just kind of don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Why you want to see Top Gun in the movie when you guys have 4K? Mario, just for the nostalgia vibes and, to get the little poster and, things that come with it. So
yeah, why not?
That's it for me. But any other reason besides the nostalgia, John, for you and the poster?
Well, I mean, being a Tom Cruise fan and wanting to support that, I played, I was an usher in the theater when Top Gun played. We played it for well over a year. We basically played it until there was like one guy in the theater and then they pulled it. It's in Maverick, even according to Spielberg, saved Hollywood. So it's like, yeah, the films they're great. They're really fun to watch. And yeah, even though I do own them on Blu-ray or whatever, why not? It'd be like if Jaws came back out. Why not go see it on the big screen?
Sure. Yeah. No, and especially because they're great movies, and now it's hit or miss. If you're going to go see a movie you've never seen before, you don't know. And then if you have to spend the money to go see it, you're rolling the dice. This, if you're spending the money, you're going to enjoy it. So, Indie Phantom Sofa Cinema, what is cracking? How you doing?
Hey.
And a happy Sunday. Monster Truck announcer voice says, House of G Fam. Did I do that good, John?
You did good. I thought I was there. I thought I was in the crowd, in the benches.
Do you want to give it a go? A happy Sunday? Do you want to give it
I'm good. Thank you.
No? You can't give it the old happy Sunday. Monster Truck Madness coming at you tonight from
I can't live up to that. So okay. We'll stay with that. I'm
all right. Mortal Kombat 2 was good, says Justin. Very good to know, sir. Thank you. Skyla, what's up, Skyla? How you doing? OGP is back. Yay. And John is back. Yippee. Hope you are both well. I'm excited for you both pickups. And can you both wish me luck for tomorrow? If it goes well, then there will be big change to my channel. Well, Skyla, I'm always hoping for the best for you.
Yeah.
And
Good
I do
luck.
wish you the
Hope it all
best
works
of
out.
luck. Yes. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Early morning. I know it's when Skyla's watching, it's got to be like 5 o'clock in the morning over there where she is.
Oh.
Maybe 4, but it's late. That's for sure. It's way better than the last one. Okay, as far as Mortal Kombat goes, good to know.
Yeah.
OGP, you or John ever watched the Netflix show Vikings Valhalla on Netflix?
No.
I have not. I think Fat Samurai Guy was telling me I need to watch that, but I have not seen it yet. Your thoughts? Is it worth it? Pardon me, a little burp there. Nick, Wicked Network, what's cracking? How you doing? What's up to the legends as well? Larry says, I agree with you that OGP of me, I personally would not want to go see Top Gun if I already own it. Both those movies on DVD, the point of going to the Regal Theater. Yeah, well, no. And, I mean, to each their own. John?
I do what you want. I mean,
I was just looking for a to eat their own. Sorry.
Oh, to eat their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's nobody forces you to go to these things, as I'm sure there's probably plenty of movies that I wouldn't go see on the big screen again. Maybe I own them or don't. But in this case, I want to. It's kind of like a whole day event for me. So that's. But I mean, if they, from what I understand, is for like Marvel, they're going to be releasing. I think it's like Avengers Endgame in the theater again right before Doomsday comes out. I'm not going to go see it. I own it. Yeah, I own it. So why go see it? I don't have enough invested.
Yeah. Very good point. Very good point. Indy says, I want to check out Deepwater eventually. And so do I. To me, I kind of feel like it's going to be fun. May not be the greatest movie of all time, but I think it's going to be kind of fun.
Well, yeah, because his last 3 movies were fun.
Who directed it? Deepwater.
Rennie Harlan.
No. Oh,
that's the
Forgive me. Okay, I told you, man. I am. My brain is. Yeah. Yeah. I got issues right now. My brain is being a real dickhead for the last couple weeks.
Man, you're going to get like the Notebook where you could just watch the same movie over and over again.
I know. The sad thing is, it says right here, Deepwater, directed by Rennie Harlan in my notes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this hospitalization and stuff that I've been dealing with have me going cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. So forgive me, everybody. Now I have a bona fide excuse for I
don't know shit about fuck.
That's true.
I have a legitimate excuse now.
That's
so there's that. If I already own the movies on DVD, that's I think the end of the last.
That's the Top Gun.
If you already own them, you don't need to go unless it's nostalgia.
Actually, if you own them on DVD, you should go because they don't look nearly as good. At least buy the Blu-ray and say that.
My buddy loved it. His only gripe was part 2 is what part 1 should have been. Doug, part 1 was different take on the story. The original movies were a bit cheesy, and we're talking about obviously here Mortal Kombat. Okay, good to know, DG. And that's so. If my schedule has opened up, I'm not doing a lot of things that I would normally be doing right now because of my head. Here's part of the problem. I just saw something spinning the other day, and it fucked me up. So if I stand up too quick or whatever, so sometimes watching movies, it might mess with my head. But now that I'm doing a little bit better, I may try and get back to the theater and see, some of these movies I've missed soon. So we'll see. Michael McNally, OGP, what's up, Michael? How you doing? And he says Hokum is maybe the worst title I can think of. What does Hokum mean? Does that got another meaning? Does that mean something, John? Do you know? Or is it Indy? Are you saying that just because it sounds stupid?
What does hokum mean?
Oh, well, hokum means nonsense, bunkum, pretentious, insincere talk and writing, is according to Google AI. So interesting.
We'd have to look to see what the film is about.
Yeah. Buckaroo Bros, what's cracking, Christian? How you doing?
Hey, Christian.
And Saw Hokum. Oh, your thoughts? Thumbs up, thumbs down, Christian. Let's see here. Hatchet Collection is like $190. Too rich. $190, Mr. Bones. Okay, fuck that.
That's way too many bones, Mr. Bones.
It is. It is. I will just keep my DVDs that I have and try and add to the rest later on. Ugh, 100. Who? Let me get the proper pronunciation here. Who the fuck would spend $190 for Hatchet?
Not me. Not me.
How dare you?
That's right.
How dare you charge $190?
Bullshit.
Or how dare you not want to spend $190?
Ugh. Let's see here. Jones Tierston, who played Ricky Thomas in Sleepaway Camp, died. Thank you for the reminder, Deadpool. Yes, rest in peace to him. He's one of the the prominent characters in the film, right? And I don't know what else he did, but saw that too. That was a few days ago. Yes, rest in peace to that dude. Liv Style, what up, Liv? How you doing?
Hi.
And please don't take the Lord's name in vain, OGP. I try not to, Larry. It just comes out sometimes. Sorry. Jonathan Tierston. Yeah.
I will take the Lord's name in vain as much as I want, sir.
Uh-oh.
Do you believe that is the First Amendment of our country?
30 years. I didn't have the best relationship with my mother, but now that she passed away 7 years ago, feel like I should have been a better son. Wicked. So for those of us that have a good relationship with our mom, we're always going to have that regret. John's situation is unfortunate and different. And I don't want to speak on his situation for him, but I always think lost time and I should have done this or could have done that better with my mom, but different situation.
Yeah, my mom could be dead right now and I'd never know it. So
wow. Yeah.
She should have never been a mother.
Well, I'm glad she was, though. I'm glad it worked out because I'd be talking to an empty screen over there right now.
Well, that's true. Thank you. But it's I keep telling her you should have never been a mother. So
yeah.
If I could go back in time, I would pull my dad off of her and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
But at least the fact that she brought you into the world gave you that time with your grandmother and the other people you love.
That's true, but damage is done. So what are you gonna do?
And it brought the world the latest storage Picasso to us, right? Did it not?
Yes, I guess so. Yes. I could paint a wall a brown square. So
did you take a picture of that graffiti before you painted over it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If someday, if you share it with us, I would love to share it with everybody what it looked like.
Oh yeah, it's on Facebook actually. It's under storage photography.
So, you have it on your Facebook? Oh, okay, let me see if I can pull.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that far down because I barely post on there. So
okay, I will take a look. Do you want to enlighten everybody what we're talking about here a little bit?
I have to walk around the building and there's the main building and then there's this giant wall, like brick wall. And I have to walk around it to make sure about like garbage and all that type of stuff. And as I walked around it, somebody at some point during the night, they had to use a ladder. This thing was huge and it looked like Shout at the Devil. There it is. And
that's amazing.
And I think it's hilarious that they did it with extra space storage because they're so liberal. But it's so that is that is graffiti over painted graffiti. So they went. So thank you for not doing it on the other on like a new section of wall. But I actually had to get a ladder up there, and I took tape and taped it all around, and then used 3 cans of brown spray paint. And then when I ran out of that, I had to use the bucket and paint like the last few bricks down at the bottom there. And I sent it to my manager, excuse me, or my district manager, and said, hey, look, apparently we've been marked by the devil, so let's shout at him, something like that. And he said, get that off of there immediately. You know, Extra Space Storage has integrity, so get that off of there immediately. And I'm like, well, I can find it funny. So
it is very funny. Yeah, it is very funny.
I don't have a camera down there, so I can't see anything. But I really want to find somebody who does, because they had to have all the spray paint, the different colors of spray paint. They had to know what they were going to spray paint. They had to have the ladder to get up there, unless the guy's like 8 feet tall. It's like, this was an effort. So
that's funny.
But yeah, so it's gone now. So yeah.
They probably did some ritual or something there too. You just don't know. And now you've touched it and you're a part of it now. You're going to be cursed now.
Yeah.
Metal Greg says, I really haven't been disappointed with the 4 Punisher versions. No, I really haven't. I mean, to me, the one that John likes the best, forget his name, but
Warzone with
the fake mobster accents that all the mobsters had were terrible. And then, John Travolta was terrible, but aside from that, great movie. And the Punishers themselves were all fine. So, I love Punisher. So, yeah. But Johnny Bernthal is my favorite, because one, I've met him in person, but he's just great. Love him and everything. John Travolta in the movie Gotti was the worst character. It's funny. Go ahead, John.
Awful. Oh no, it's just so awful.
Okay. So I watch a couple of those, Michael Franzese. I don't know if you say it different, Michael Franzese or whatever, but I think it's Michael Franzese, who his dad was in the mob. He was in the mob, and he went to jail, got out of jail. Now he's found God and doing his thing. And he has this YouTube channel. He was he did a tier list of mob movies. And one of the movies on his tier list was the Gotti version with John Travolta. And he gave it an F. So that is very funny. A real mobster said, fuck that shit. What about Tom Jane? Do you like Tom Jane? I do, Larry. I think Tom Jane is great. Mission Impossible. Thank you, Jeff. That's right. Jeff has not seen any of the Mission Impossibles.
This is not a favorite. I did. Well, Reacher TV great. Show or Reacher movies?
Well, I think he's referring to Tommy there, but the Tom Cruise 2 Reacher movies were great as well. I enjoyed them.
I mean, those are Jack Reacher. The TV show is Reacher, so that's why I asked. A lot of people like the TV show better because it matches the books, while Tom Cruise's don't. So that's so. Yeah, you know where I stand on the book argument, but yeah. Well, the actor that plays Reacher is the description. Tom Cruise is way too small. He's way too short. Reacher's supposed to be over 6 feet tall, and Tom's 5'4". So,
wow.
But I like him. I own both.
Fuck you, John. I'm 5'7".
I'm just telling the truth, Tom.
Yeah. He's offended. You have offended Tommy.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to go see your 2 movies and pay twice.
Yeah, there you go. Or just sneak from one to the other. Just sneak.
You can't do that these days because they all have their little charts. You used to be able to do that, but if you walk into a movie, you sneak into a film and you're sitting there, somebody could be like, nobody bought tickets for this movie. Can I see your ticket?
Well, hopefully there's a few other people in there and they're not going to come in and question you.
Oh, yeah. If there's a few, then yeah. But if it's by yourself, that's, yeah.
Wicked Network has never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. Wicked Network, you are missing nothing.
Oh my God. I would say that you are very much missing everything. You need to see the director's cuts. You could skip The Hobbit. That's fine. But if you see those, see the extended ones too. But the Lord of the Rings is one of the greatest trilogies ever made. It is excellent.
It's okay. It's fantasy. I'm not the biggest fantasy fan.
Dude, you are a fantasy.
Yeah. That's what your mom says. Tend to avoid mainstream blockbusters anymore. Oh, interesting. Color of Money is a good cruise movie.
That is a good cruise movie.
That is that the one with Cuba Gooding Jr. where he's like, "Show me the money."
No. Color of Money is the one with Paul Newman where he's the pool player. It's the sequel to
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay.
That's where Cruise got into racing cars, was because of Paul Newman. He took him out racing and Cruise became addicted.
Metal Greg, I always wish the sequels weren't 30 or 40 years apart, but when it comes to a movie like Top Gun, we'll take what we can get. Anyone going to see the Baby Yoda movie? I will be. In fact, and I forgot when it's coming out. It's not too far off. I think it's this summer, right?
Yeah, it's like a month away, a month or two.
Yeah, but I definitely will. I have not seen all the new Star Wars shows and all that stuff.
You do not have to. They are garbage.
But I do like Yoda and the Mandalorian, or Grogu and the Mandalorian and stuff. So I'm definitely going to go see that.
I will be skipping it.
This is a theme now. John, wake the hell up. Do you have your cup of coffee this evening?
I actually brewed coffee, and I was waiting for us to finish because I didn't want to be rude. The hellos, and then I was going to get up and go pour coffee into my Top Gun Maverick mug.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me get through a couple more of these comments, try and get caught up a little bit, and we'll do that really quickly so we can get into some of this other news. Taking my lady to horror musical double feature this month. Repo, the Genetic Opera, and Little Shop of Horrors. Nice.
Oh,
very cool. Did you have a blast? Enjoy those.
Those should be fun, especially Little Shop.
Mario got 10 movies in yard sale. They're going good. They are good horror movie Tuesday. I'm doing to the hospital, getting my neck. I have something in my neck. Oh, Mario, sorry about that, man. That sucks. Well, hopefully your neck gets better and you're able to.
It might be your spine. Your spine is normally in your neck, so hopefully it's just that.
Yeah. It is too many bones, says Mr. Bones.
It is way too many bones.
Thumbs up. Liked it. Good horror mystery as far as Hokum. Okay, good to know, Christian. Thank you for that. Okay. Nick B, what's up? Did y'all see UFO Files that was released? There's some interesting stuff out there. That is something I did not put in the news, but that, and there's something else that has been released in real life or come about in real life, and that's this Maverick Act where they're trying to get 3 F-14 Tomcats back in the air because of.
And why is it called Maverick?
Because of the there's this brand of truck stops called the Maverick truck stops.
And that's not
they
true.
Sell Maverick gas.
That's not true.
No, it's your little 5'4" buckaroo right here. Hey,
it's because of Top Gun Maverick. Yep.
Yes,
that is right. The film that saved Hollywood. Thank you very much.
Yep. So let's see here. I want to. Forgive me. Oh, it comes out this month on the 22nd. Oh, so like 2 weeks away, huh?
Oh.
Okay, good to know.
I may watch it on streaming, but I've heard nothing good about it. So
yeah. Seeing a movie you actually have strong feelings for justifies paying to view on a big screen. Yeah, well, and that's exactly it, Jeff. Something like nostalgic. For me, I've seen it so many times. I don't know that I would want to go see the Goonies on a big screen, but it would be fun. But I missed, because I was sick, I missed the opportunity to go see Silence of the Lambs, because it played in the theater 2 different dates a week and a half ago. I really wanted to go see Silence of the Lambs on a big screen, but I missed it. Okay, here you go. Larry says, what do you think's better, Miracle Whip or Hellman's Mayo? I am a pure mayo fan. As a kid, I was more of a Miracle Whip fan, but now I go mayo. John, Miracle Whip or mayo? It's important. What side of this do you lay on?
I guess mayo, but it's whatever on sale for mayo for me.
Yeah, good point there.
I don't have a name. I normally get the one with it's upside down and you can take the top off and you can just kind of like on your bread. That's and then that's what I normally get, is that one.
Maybe we need a tier list for mayo, because there's Hellman's, there's Kraft, There's Heinz. There's all kinds of different mayos out there. Maybe we need a tier list.
I did not know.
Our poll right now with 35 votes in, we have 43% saying we need to go horror on the next tier list. 29% saying sci-fi, 20% saying action, and 9% saying comedy. So I do believe we are going to be justified in going with the Fangoria top 100.
I think we should do porn. I think would be good. I could find a lot of porn.
We'll do that. We use Dukes, you damn Yankees. So Dukes Mayo and look, Liv even says Dukes. So there you go. Dukes Mayo has 2 votes. F Mayo Mustard is king. Blasphemy. Wicked Network. We do not speak of that orange.
I had to throw all my mayo away. So when he stays here, he doesn't even see like one little packet of mayo.
Thank you for that, John. Because mustard. Ugh.
Mustard is good on hot dogs. Ketchup is good on burgers.
Bullshit.
No, not at all. No.
Hot dogs, sir.
Wait,
Boston. It's a fucking Boston thing. Ketchup on your hot dog.
Austin can be nuked, as far as I'm concerned.
Just because ketchup on the hot dogs? Wow.
We've gotten everything we wanted out of Boston anyways, right? The Red Sox, the cars, Marky Mark. What else do we need from Boston? We might as well just remove it from the map and just drop it in the ocean.
There's a place called Mike's Pastries that makes these fucking amazing cannolis. So we need that.
So maybe some of those places can move to other states.
Okay. Like Boston baked beans. Where would we be?
Well, you would have to change it to like Kansas baked beans or something.
Boston cream pie.
Ohio cream pie.
No, that's lame.
Or my
lame.
mother cream pie. That would work
you cream pied your mom. Oh God. Wow. So before we get too far down this rabbit hole here, my German home in high school used to put mayo on his hot dog. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you can do with that. Yeah,
ketchup and mayo on your hot dog. I'm down with that. Jalapeno mustard is about. I like jalapeno stuff, but the mustard aspect of that, Jeff, I can't get down with that. John, who's your favorite top 5 porn stars of all time? Says Slackwolf.
That's actually kind of easy. So number 1 would be Tracy Lords. Number 2 would be Jennifer. Would be Ginger Lynn. 3 would be Chrissy Canyon. 4. Now here's the weird thing: is that I can also put guys in there because I knew them.
No, you can't do that. I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong. If you're coming out of the closet tonight, we support you. But
Stacey Donovan would be number 4. And number 5.
Is it Ron Jeremy because he blows himself?
No, number 5 would actually be she's a little known actress. Her name is Bambi. And she was in some of the 70s ones. She made a bunch of them and then just kind of disappeared. But she looks like Bambi. She looks like a deer. She's very cute. So
yeah, Cycle says no, only women. What the fuck?
Well, because I used to know like John Leslie, Joey Savella. I've met Jamie Gillis.
Yeah.
So
mayo on hot dogs deserves a slap to the chops. No. Look, see, Leave and Live says hot dogs are good with mayo. There you go.
Yeah.
Have y'all have all the Boston stuff relocated to New York? No, not a chance. Can't do that. Chasey Lane
is pretty good. I like her, but she has fake boobs. Okay. So that's the one thing I did not like was that she basically during that time period in the 90s where you would get the chick would always get fake boobs and you could see under the boob because they'd be lying down. You would see the scar from where they put in the implant. That was not good. And their boobs would be just solid. Like, they're getting fucked and their boobs would just stay there.
Yeah.
So no, don't like fake boobs.
Stacey Donovan was a true babe. Tragic ending.
Yeah, Stacey Donovan was really good. There was a drive-in up in Marin County as you're going up to like Sonoma where they filmed a porn movie. And like Tracy Lords was there. Stacey Donovan was there. I visited there. And because it was kind of in between Marin and where my uncle lived. So yeah.
A Magneticone says, John, you're funny. I think it's funny that you can name that many porn stars. Because seriously, if you're watching porn, who watches the credits?
Well, they say the names at the beginning, so you know, and you rent the movie or buy the movie because of who's in it. You know, there's a lot of them. I mean, that are good.
My favorite is Aurora Jolie, and the second Rose Monroe. And second is Rose Monroe. Larry
Aurora,
Scrap
I
Mayo
know
is garbage.
She was pretty hot. I'm not sure about the other one though. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. We need to move on from porn talk.
Oh, here we yeah. Wicked Network, Jenna Fine. Yeah, but she had fake boobs, but she was hot. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She was.
I'll
Sadly, a lot of them died of overdoses or suicide, which really sucks. But
Gail says home now, Christy Cannon. Or is it Canyons or Canyon?
It's Canyon. She's named after, it's like Laurel Canyon. So it's, but it's Christy Canyon.
But yeah, it's named about her canyon though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable. So I did want to mention this, John. So Melissa Barrera signed on to a film directed by Adam Alaka, who also directed Standoff with Lawrence Fishburne and Tommy Jane. That's the only other film this guy, Adam Alaka, has directed. But he is directing a new horror film called Inhabit, starring Melissa Barrera. Basically, we don't know too much about it yet. It's still in pre-production. But because of that, somebody started asking Melissa Barrera what she thought about Scream 7. She said it sucked, and she thinks the studio lied about how much money it made. My thought is, Melissa Barrera, my opinion, is just extremely butthurt that she got fired or left out or not renewed, not brought back, and she is just butthurt. I am sorry, Melissa, because I know you're watching. Part 7 is way better than part 5. And part 6 and 7, I'm kind of on the fence about. But the more that 7 weighs in on me, if you really think about it, I know a lot of people have a problem with the reveal and who the killers were, but it is a true sequel to part 6. It makes sense, but you really have to think about it. And most slasher movies, you don't need to think. And so I think that's where this elevated sense of horror slasher movie, maybe the public isn't ready for that. I don't know, but I really like 7. I really do. But I do believe Melissa Barrera is just butthurt. What do you think, John?
Oh, I completely agree with you. That's what you get for putting politics into your posts. You should know by now that, you know, Rachel Zegler is a prime, example of that. And if she did not say the things that she said, you know, even if it's just one quote or one post, you got canned. And I will stick with that. 5 and 6 were their own movies. They concluded. They ended her her hallucinations with the dad and all that stuff are now gone. She drops the mask on the ground. She and the sister walk away. It's done. It's over. Her story is finished. Yeah. So now we can go back to Sydney. I think 7 is, the more I think about it, the more I like it. And I think it is better than 6 and 7. There are key things that keep coming up in my mind, like all the stuff in the bar. It's original. We've never seen that in a Scream movie before.
I think you misspoke. You said 7 is better than 6 and 7. Are you saying 7 is better than 5 and 6?
Oh, 5 and 6. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. No, just clarifying, just making sure.
Yeah. And it is I think, I agree with you that she's just completely butthurt. And then, you know, people dropped out because of that. But it's just, shut up. Shut up. We don't need to know what your opinion is. We don't understand that most actors are fucking stupid. And all they do is just mimic what other people say. I mean, there's a reason why you're an actor. Is because you can't do anything else. So it's you have to be someone.
Mark Hamill.
So fuck that guy.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, I agree with you completely. Yeah.
Okay. Slackwell says Melissa Barrera is just left leaning and it bit her in the ass. This is true.
Yeah.
Melissa Barrera is insufferable and is another Rachel Zegler. Agreed.
Yeah.
But Aurora Jolie is Miss Anal. So pretty and natural. Miss Anal 2026. Come on down. I love Scream 7 so much. Nice. And let's see. I have Order Scream 4 on 4K. Nice. Yeah, I know I need to get that. I think that's the only one I don't have on 4K now. So I'm going to have to upgrade. No. I take it back. I think my Scream 1 through 3 are all on Blu-ray. Anyways, I do need to get them upgraded. I was told actors are just professional liars. DG, never have more true words been spoken, right?
Pretty much.
Oh wow, I wasn't aware Jenna Fine passed. She was in the movie The Boondock Saints. Oh, Boondock Saints is great. Part 2?
I hated both.
Oh, interesting.
No, I've never seen part 2. I've seen the first one and I did not like it at all.
Part 2 is bad. There is only one porn star I could even name. And get ready for this, everybody. Brace yourselves, everybody. I'm warning you all right now. Brace yourselves for what is coming. The only porn star I can name is Katie Morgan.
No idea.
I was in a movie with her. My name's John Ward. I was in a movie with her.
I was? Katie Morgan?
I think so.
What movie was that?
I think she was in one of Tom Devlin's movies.
Ginger Lynn Allen is in,
or maybe somebody else. I have to go back. Katie Morgan is like a Vegas resident, and she's been like at a lot of the conventions out there.
Slackwolf did mention Kay Parker. Yeah, Kay Parker always played moms. Yeah, she was pretty hot. Yeah, for like a mom type of thing. So there's also like Aunt Peg, who she did a lot of movies with. Yeah, there's Marilyn Chambers, of course, who I got to see live on stage then at the O'Farrell Brothers Theater. The guys who made Behind the Green Door.
So let's see. God dang. What has Katie Morgan been in? She's been in Naughty MILFs, Scissors, My Pervy Family, Mom is Horny.
A classic.
How We Fuck in the Shadows. These are going back a couple years. Come on now. I know there's they call her Headhunter. She's been in somebody's movie out there in Vegas. Maybe it was the Mahals or something, but I'm not seeing. Mommy Got Boobs, Lesbian Legal. Oops, I squirted.
It happens.
It does. Oh no, she was in Die Influencers Die. With Lizzie Borden. But I think this was shot. I think Die Influencers Die was shot in Vegas, wasn't it?
That I've never heard of it. So
Frankie Pozos is in it. Frankie Pozos, our friend, he's a legend. But Lizzie Borden's in it. Because Die Influencers Die has somebody you and I both know in it. Die Influencers Die has Devhora Dark, who was in a movie. She was in one. She was in the trailer I shot for The Bread of Wickedness, which has not come to fruition yet. She was at the table, which you were not there because you were busy on set of another film. And she's in
Evil Bong 777. Thank you.
After Dark. She's in the After Dark.
Oh, okay.
Tom's movie.
Okay.
So Dev Horde, she is like locked up in a cage. They have her like locked up in a cage. But Katie Morgan was in that. That's what I'm thinking of. So you were not in that. But I thought somebody else that we knew was in that. But I know Frankie Pozos too, but Katie Morgan was in that. So that's what it is. Because
both of us are in the Tom's movie. So so I guess we could say we acted with her in a way.
Yeah, not Katie Morgan, but Dev Hora Dark, who's in the movie
Oh.
with Katie Morgan. So
Gotcha.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
a guy.
Metal Greg says Katie Morgan isn't a bad choice. She's a newer star. She was a mid 2000s. Well, but now Katie Morgan's like in her 40s or something. She's got to be. But because she had specials on like Skinamax way back in the day. Those like, softcore whatevers. Ginger Lynn was in Rob Zombie movies. Yes, I do recall that, Gail. I have all Scream on DVD. I don't like Scream 3 too much. Too much porn, you guys being clean your hands. Are there pickups or in their movies just not pops? Just one.
You leave it on your hands.
Movies, autographs, and pops, all three. So we've talked about Melissa Barrera. I wanted to get through that. And I do think we should get into pickups now. John, anything else you wanted to address before we dive on into the picky pickups? Pickups and then the tier list. Pickups, then the tier list.
Gail does mention Amber Lynn. Yes, she was a big one too.
Okay.
So yeah, there is that too. So
forgive me, I missed that comment from Gail.
The good thing about porn back in like the 70s is porn was illegal in LA. You would actually it would be a felony. So all these movies were made in San Francisco. So a lot of the people lived in San Francisco, and I got to meet a lot of them or see them live in the city. And I've been to places that they've shot in. So,
so a lot of the movies were never actually shot in LA. I still think it's illegal, or at least in LA for porn movies, they have to use condoms. And so that's why they shoot them all in, not Northridge, but it's up by Northridge, whatever that little town is up there. It's north of LA where all the porn is filmed. But I think there's a law in LA that you have to use condoms, and that is not going to fly in porn movies, right?
No, they do, but
enough porn talk for tonight, though. I'm sorry. Sometimes I start thinking of things what I'm going to say, and the words just come out, and I cut you off. I apologize, John. I speak over
you. Can cut me off for that because we do need to move on. Otherwise, I'll go on and on and on about porn.
But were we going to talk about anything else before we dive into?
No, I do have a video coming out tomorrow. Oh, two things. I do have a video coming out tomorrow that's about Marvel movies before the MCU. So that's about like an hour and 15. And then Jonathan and I have a video coming out a little bit later, which is Marvel versus DC, where we discuss both of the companies. But I will say this: so to the people that I owe packages to, I'm going to try to get them out on Wednesday. They're all ready to go. I only have one day during the week to go to the post office, which is not close to me. And every Thursday, something has come up. So it's like I want to go, and then something comes up, and I can't go. So this Wednesday is Top Gun. So hopefully in between those, I'll be able to run to the post office and drop them off for people. So
nice.
They should be out shortly.
Good to know.
Yeah.
How about this then?
I have a serious Blu-ray addiction.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I'm serious. I'm actually gonna catch him all.
Oh, what's in the box?
No.
Now that's an addiction, man.
I never said that.
I never knew you were a pickup man.
We're right now at the Blockbuster video store.
Hi, John.
Oh, hello
Hi.
there. I'm so happy that you're here instead of OGP.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So is
Thank
OGP.
you.
Oh, you're
so this is an autograph that I won in an auction totally randomly. There's a game that OC Celebrity Marketing does where you bet, and then the thing kind of picks for you what you're going to get. But here I have Miss Amanda Seyfried. I would have rather had I really wish this was on the housemaid poster or something. But I got it. Look, and it's certified down here. Got the certification. But Amanda Seyfried, I got this for $40. $40. Anybody wants to buy it? $200 and it's yours. So I got that much of a steal.
Whatever, Fluffy.
For getting it for $40. So how about them apples? Oh no, great picture.
She has two nice apples.
Little kind of provocative for my wall. I feel cringy putting it up. I have a spot over here where it's kind of out of the way, but I mean, I have like daughters and stuff, and so I feel weird putting, even though it's not revealing,
right above my bed.
I know you would. I'm gonna put it kind of by the Elvira poster there. So they kind of go in that category. So, but to get this for $40, you'd be a fool not to do it. So,
right.
So anyways, I'm just going with the autographs to get them out of the way here.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
And next in that auction, I got this for like 40, with tax and shipping and everything. Amanda Seyfried was $44 out the door. This came out to like 50 something, $52 or $53 out the door. And which is ridiculous because this is worth well over $100. This is Nice Dreams signed by Cheech and Chong. So how about that? 11x17 poster, Nice Dreams, or yeah, I think it's 11x17. Signed by Cheech and Chong. How cool is that? To get this, right? And this is worth well over 100. If I was going to sell this, I'd probably list it for like $150. As is right here. So to get this for $50, and I've wanted my dad, rest in peace, dad, loved Cheech and Chong movies. He's the one that introduced me to Cheech and Chong movies. So I've always been a fan since way back in the day. So I love that. And then for this, and the total of these 3 autographs, the total came out to $148, which is what that Cheech and Chong is worth alone. So it was basically like I got Amanda Seyfried for free. And how about this? True Romance, signed by Christian Slater.
Nice.
True Romance. Great movie, right? Great movie. So, and I had not seen this until a couple of years ago when my friend Jeff, who directed the movie from 1988 called Elves, I think you've probably heard of it. Yeah, liar. But Jeff told me, he's like, you haven't seen True Romance? Oh my God. And so I went and saw it. But those 3 autographs I got right there cost me a grand total of $148. Scored. What an auction that was. That was an amazing auction. So do a couple comments here. Yes, that is Amanda Seyfried. No. Dave's not here, man. John, have you seen all the Cheech and Chong movies?
I've seen most of them. I've listened to a couple of their albums. I know the whole Dave's not here thing. So
okay. $40 for that auto, great deal. It really was. Tech Right, how you feeling since the doctor, brother? I hope all is well. Tech Right, thank you so much. So doing better. Today was a little bit of a rough day. I have my spells. I have my spells. A couple nights ago, went to go to the bathroom, had to hold on to the wall because it's very dizzy. Today,
pooped in the cat box.
I did that. Well, I tried, but I missed and it went off the side.
Oh,
yeah,
like
brother.
Like my cats.
That's another great auto. Yeah, those awesome signed True Romance poster. Well, thank you. Yeah, no, I love these 3 autographs. They're great autographs. The only thing I wish, if I could have had Amanda Seyfried on like housemaid poster would be badass. So, or the other one. What's the one where she plays like the girl who's kind of upset? Is she like a maid or something on herself, where Amanda Seyfried is with with that other couple, and she's the crazy girl? That movie, I'm drawing a blank on that. And Jennifer's Body. Yeah.
She's better looking than Megan Fox in that.
I've always kind of felt like Megan Fox was a little overrated, but I mean, she's still,
well, especially since she got work done, which is why one of the reasons why she was not in the 3rd Transformers movie. So,
yeah. What is the movie I'm thinking of? Oh, I didn't realize Amanda Seyfried was in the Twin Peaks reboot there. Huh. I still need to get to the reboot of that. What is that movie that she was in? Not Gone, End of Love, Time, Big Love, Letters to Juliet, Dear John. I think it's Chloe. Was it Chloe? Yes, the movie with Julianne Moore, Liam Neeson, and Amanda Seyfried called Chloe. Suspecting her husband of infidelity, gynecologist Dr. Catherine Stewart hires an escort named Chloe. So Julianne Moore's character hires Chloe to test her husband's faithfulness, and the relationship gets crazy.
What a bitch.
Yeah, but Chloe, that is a great movie. I wouldn't mind that poster as well. But I already have Julianne Moore's autograph, so... Look at this. Cinestalker's in the house. What's going on, my main man, Cinestalker? How you doing? Live stream's going well. A little slower tonight. A little slower pace because I'm not as quick to my guns as I normally am.
Pew, 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 pew,
pew. So, John, you have Funkos, do you not? You want to show your...
Well, I'll show this since you showed your autograph. So I've showed in the past this one, which is the signed Spider-Woman one, which is Madam Web. What's her face? Why am I blanking on her name? But then I have that signed by Madam Web, and then I have the cane signed. And now I just got this.
Trying to make John bigger. I was trying to make you bigger, but I don't know how to do it.
Just turn me on, baby.
So
this is $50. This is Ironheart, the Marvel TV show signed by the actress who plays Ironheart, or Riri Williams, or Retard Williams, because her name is Riri. Stupid. But $50. This would be a hate purchase for an autograph. So I got that, and I'm very happy about that. So now I have Ironheart, and then I like I said, I got the Kang. So because that's never gonna happen, and then Madam Web, because that's just hilarious. So
nice.
Those are my Marvel signatures that I just got. So, but then Funko Pop wise, you gave me this one, which is the Kelly. How do you pronounce her last name? Kapowski. Okay. So from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, and that was. So John was going to show this a couple weeks ago, because when I was out there, it's been about 3 weeks ago now. I took that out there to John because I got an autographed one, and so I told John that he could have that one since he's a fan.
Yeah, and it's actually the appropriate one. I would probably get Zach. I'd get Screech because he's Screech.
Yeah.
I know AJ would be, or AC Slater would be okay. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. So there's a lot of them that you could choose from. So this was good.
Nice.
And then this is one that I picked up at Zia. I was over there the other day looking at Funkos and looking at the 50% off, and found this for $25.
Ooh.
So speaking of Terrifier 4.
Right? Oh, so with Terrifier 4 coming out, they're going to be doing the circuit at the conventions again, so you'll easily be able to get that autographed. Very nice.
And then a better picture would be on the back. So that's what it looks like. So it's Terrifier 2, which is my favorite one.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So in this, I mean, $25 for this is, and it looks brand new. Like there's barely any dents in it. So
nice.
Yeah, very happy about that. So those are my thank you.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a great pickup right there, sir.
Yeah,
great pickup.
I'm obsessed with Funko Pops, as you guys could tell.
No. DG says my favorite Cheech and Chong is when Cheech was picking up what he thought was a female hitchhiker and found out it was Chong dressed as a woman, and then Cheech said that was false advertising. Yeah, it's funny. I like when they're growing the weed in the pool, and it's like they have the fake water, like a tarp across the top, and it rips and the helicopter's flying around. So he's sitting there Cheech is sitting there pretending to swim like he's in the pool. He's like sticking out on a ladder out the top of the ripped tarp, and he's pretending to swim.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because it's covering
so
all the pot in the swimming pool.
Yes, yeah,
yeah, and he's just doing on a
Yeah.
ladder. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Oh man. Let's see. Gail said, have Romero DVDs autographs on Land of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Also have Vincent Price on a napkin. Wow, dude, you got Gail. He has Vincent Price's autographed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is awesome, sir. I have Ox Baker, who the wrestler in Escape from New York. Oh, nice. Very cool. And Christian says all the Cheech and Chongs were great. Larry says Amanda Seyfried is beautiful. Agree. So now basically we just have movies left to go through pickup wise, John. Do you have anything else? You just have two
movies. That's it.
Okay. I gotta get my stack over here. I have a stack. So I've been a bad boy. I get bored and I spend money on things I shouldn't. So here they are. John, while I grab my stack, you want to show what you've got real quick, and then it's pointless to kind of go back and forth when I have this and you have two.
Well, I did pick up Batman and Robin, but it's not the Batman and Robin you think it is. This is the sequel to, I think it's like 1947 or 48 movie serial Batman.
Nice.
Way back in the day. So this is its sequel. It's includes all 15 chapters. So I picked that up. That's nice.
Do you think that's original artwork, or is that something they created for that disc? Because that artwork looks great
for this disc. Yeah, definitely for this disc. Yeah, because
that's live action. That's not animated, right?
Right. Yeah, it's live action, black and white. The Batmobile is like an Oldsmobile. Nice. They just put a sound effect to it as it drives around. So it's they don't even show. I wish that they did show a picture of what it looks like, but they do, but it's hard to see. I mean, that's them from the serials. But
nice.
Yeah, I mean they're fun if you're into these type of things. And then I got one that you recommended to me a long time ago, so I found it, and I just made a hate video on it today. And it's going to go up soon on Indie Film Cafe for reviews after midnight. I finished it. I fucking hate this movie.
Well, okay, so
Camp Slaughter.
I liked that movie. I think Camp Slaughter was a fun movie. Why do you hate it?
Horribly shot. The story is garbage.
Okay.
The movie makes no sense. It's everything is a neck kill. Everything. It's either somebody being hung, or it's somebody being strangled, or it's an arrow, or it's a knife. It's almost like and I mentioned this in the review. It's almost like the effects artist forgot all the effects and went, "Oh shit, I only have neck appliances." And that's in every. I mean, there are other kills, but it's so awful. And there's like a Valley girl in this who's anytime when present day people do 80s. It always sucks because it's not what the 80s was.
But lower budget, some of those things you have to forgive. I mean, there's so many low.
No. They could have done something interesting with this since it's a time travel movie, which I did enjoy, but that was done so poorly that it really disappointed me. It's just, and the black girl who's in this is insufferable, and I'm going to ruin it for anybody. I don't give a shit. She survives. She's the only one who lives, and that made me so mad because she's a bitch at the beginning, she's a bitch in the middle, and she's a bitch at the end. And it's like, this is some of the worst stuff I've ever watched. I turned it off. I wasn't going to come back to it. I said I might as well finish it because I'll do a review for it. My God, did I hate this film? I hate this movie. There's nothing 80s about this movie because obviously they have to do copyright if it's music or posters. So there's nothing 80s. I thought this was a Dave Dakota film because all the guys are topless. None of the girls are topless. There's no nudity in this at all. And it's
maybe
and
they
they're
didn't have the budget for it.
so we're gonna show all the guys naked.
I mean,
I'm surprised you made it through it. So it is. This is God. This was horrible. It's also called School Day. I'm sorry, Camp Days, and there's a ton of special features on here. I made it about 2 minutes into the behind the scenes, which was 13 minutes. And when the director's like, "I want to do something original," that's what this company's made for. Click, done.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
I'd have to go back and rewatch it, but I liked it.
So I thought, because I did my own rant on this for indie film, if you want to review it with me a second time on my channel,
well, we can do that, or
we could do that.
Sure, I'd have to go. I just have to go rewatch it again.
Yeah, it is. It's too long. It's YouTube says an hour and 50. Then there's something else says an hour and 40. It's like an hour and 34 minutes. No, 39 minutes. Way too fucking long. Way too long. It is literally. Oh, and there's a scene. I know this is 2006, but still, there is a dream sequence where a drama teacher is killing the students because they're not performing Shakespeare well. So he kills the students, and there's one black guy, and he hangs the black guy. He lynches the black guy.
Okay.
And as he's hanging up there, hung, he then takes like a hook and rips out his guts and everything. He gets like the worst death ever. Everybody's white. It's the only black guy. Wouldn't you think the writer, who probably didn't say it was black, probably just said a guy gets hung, wouldn't you think that you would
might out of before all the PC shit?
Why would you have in your movie that? Come on, man. Still, it's the 2000s. You wouldn't do that. You would think, okay, as a director, I have 5 white people, 1 black guy. Let's get one of the white guys to be hung. It just looks bad. And I just, that to me just was like, and then the guy wakes up from his dream, and then you go, oh, so if you're dreaming about lynching, you're probably racist. So, it's just, it's, and it's, I mean, it's very gay too. It's just, I don't get it. That's why I said it seems like a Dave Dakota film. I mean, the guys were hot with guys and shirts off. Yeah, I hated it.
Don't know who Dave Dakota is.
You know who Dave Dakota is?
No, I don't. You could tell me something he's made or something, and maybe I would know that, but I have no idea who Dave Dakota is. What has he done? What has he directed or made or whatever?
He did like Creepazoids, which is great. He did I think it's like Beverly Hills Shark Attack is what it's called. He's a gay filmmaker who has all of these movies.
I've seen Creepazoids.
Okay. Which has nudity in it by women, which is nice. I think they're called 1515. There's a whole series of them. And it's primarily guys with their shirts off. And that's his whole thing. Is all of his movies have a gay kind of turn to them.
Now, do you think that that's why I thought you would like it?
Maybe. Maybe.
You're always trying to get my shirt off.
That's true. And at times I've walked into the shower with you. So
yeah. No, that was Fluffy Gamer. Don't get it twisted. And Fluffy
had
a cheeseburger.
Well, I'm starting.
If you had a cheeseburger, I may allow you in the shower.
What if it had mustard on it?
No, you would be as banned as Larry's about to get for asking who's Vincent Price. Larry, I kid, but Vincent, here's the thing. Vincent Price is one of the most famous actors of all time. Forget genre, but he's just one of the most famous actors of all time. But
who said that they got the autograph?
This question, if that's what you're going, OGP, where did you get the Julianne Moore auto? It's on my Big Lebowski. I have Jeff Bridges and Julianne Moore both on my Big Lebowski poster.
Okay, Gail got the autograph, Vincent Price. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Larry, you are missing out, man, and especially since you don't like R-rated movies. Vincent Price's films were all done in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. He's made some dramas. He made a lot of horror films. He made some science fiction films like, Return of the Fly and The Fly. He House on Haunted Hill. I mean, this guy, Last Man on Earth. This guy did all these movies, Edgar Allan Poe films.
Yeah.
So
I get what you're saying. We are so far on tangents because of this and that and stuff.
Oh, because of Larry.
Well, but we got to get through pickups. We're already an hour and 39 minutes. We're not going to have time for a tier list. So we gotta move on here. So
okay, thank you.
We will continue the debate on that great movie you purchased for $11 that you're
I hate that too. I hate that I paid more than what this film is worth. It's worth maybe a penny.
Well, that's you're bad.
Maybe.
I have had this movie on my list forever and ever and ever because I saw it with Phat Samurai Guy at his house, and I know it's coming out on 4K, but I still wanted it. And that is Riki-Oh, the story of Riki-Oh. This is one of the best martial arts movies of all time. It is so fucking funny. When this comes out on 4K, you need to get it. It's going to be called The Story of Ricky, but it's Riki-Oh. This is just a hysterical movie, and I love Phat Samurai Guy for introducing me to this. So this was only $7.99. So $7.99. Oh yeah, Mario. Yeah, Vincent Price was the voice of Michael Michael Jackson, the Thriller, the guy talking there. But
yeah,
Larry probably hasn't seen that. So Dear God, no, careful, because Larry, we are using that Lord's name here. But Dear God, no, this movie here, if you were to buy this on eBay or something, you're spending $30, $40, $50. But Dear God, no, this says a vicious gang of murdering and raping bikers. I don't like to say the R word because sometimes YouTube gets mad, but doing bad things to women without their approval. The Impalers invade a home after a bloody shootout at a strip club. Humiliation and murder follow, but there's something in the basement and in the woods. Sasquatch. So this is bikers doing bad things to people, shooting up the place and girls, and then a Sasquatch shows up. I cannot wait to watch this. This is going to be hilarious. I paid $16 for this, but
oh my,
Dear God, no. Go try and buy one, John. You're going to spend probably $40 or $50 to get it.
No, but
so I got it for a steal.
I don't want to buy it.
Well, don't then. Everybody's been telling me, you guys have been telling me hard candy. This has been mentioned several times here, and I have not seen it. So I just decided to order it. Hard candy with Patrick Wilson, whatever Ellen Page is calling herself now, and Sandra Oh, and a bear trap. So looking forward to that. And this, I gave up on looking for this because John and I have been looking for this so long. John bought a copy. It was bad. He returned it. They put it back on the shelf. Then I bought that same copy and it was bad. And we put it back on the shelf. Well, no, I think John threw it away.
I threw it away. So nobody else would do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I have purchased now Pro-Life John Carpenter because I'm trying to complete my John Carpenter collection. And this is a movie that I have been wanting to see, which I just watched. Great movie. You have Clay Morrow in this, aka Brain is Dead. Brain is dead. My brain is dead. Ron Perlman. Thank you. Yeah, Ron Perlman. And this is a good movie. If you haven't seen Pro-Life, and it's part of the Masters of Horror. It's like an episode, so it's not like movie length. I think it's like just under an hour, 57 minutes. It says so.
Oh, that one that you showed with the bikers, Christian says the sequel is called Bikers Created Frankenstein. I'm a producer on that movie.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
How about them apples? Now, do you change your mind and want to see it, John?
It's not that I don't want to see it. There's other stuff to watch, like, Mandalorian season 3.
I'll take your word for that.
No.
I was strolling through the good old Wally World the other day and saw this sitting on their movie shelf. Wishmaster Collection, the 4-film set on Blu-ray for $24. I didn't own any of these, and I saw this sitting there for $24 to get all 4 films on Blu-ray. Could not pass that up. John, if I recall, you are a fan of this franchise, are you not?
I like the first one. I do own that. I have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this specific one?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
No.
So I was happy to get that.
No. Maybe.
I think this is new.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have it, but I might have them on DVD also because I bought them at the
Okay.
same time as Pumpkinhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had to get this. I've been needing to get this for a while. The John Wick 4 film collection on Blu-ray. Paid $22 for this, and so now with this on Blu-ray, and then also having Ballerina on 4K. Now I have all of the John Wick movies, which I did not before. I just had the first 3 films on DVD, so now I have all 5 films, in which I'll need to buy another one soon because the other one is in production. Tarot, I've been wanting this for a while. It's been on my list. So I was sitting here crossing things off my list. But Tarot, picked this up. This is like $15. And upgraded my Sinister 2 because I just had this on DVD. This needed an upgrade badly. And one that I've been needing for a while, and I know John had mentioned this at some point, and maybe some other of you had, of a Silent Night Zombie Night with Felissa Rose, Lou Temple, who I have Lou Temple's autograph over here, but not for this, and Vernon Wells. Did you say is
Tom Devlin worked on it?
Tom did like effects on it?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. So Silent Night Zombie Night, been needing that. A movie I'd never heard of, but looks interesting, called Ghost Game. I love the artwork there.
Yeah, it does look
the
cool.
old creepy doors with that mask right there. And it's about people that are trying to live in a house undetected. And I guess like bad things start happening, or they start witnessing bad things. So Ghost Game from Dread. And I don't really know any of the cast or anything, but it won awards at Fright Fest, at Salem something, and Panic Fest. So they have their awards. But Fright Fest I've heard of. Fright Fest, is that, did we just go to Fright Fest, the last one of those? Is that, what was that one that we went to where Joe won the award recently? What was that festival we went to? That wasn't Fright Fest, was it?
Oh, that one.
Scream Fest or something like that, right?
Something, yeah, Fright Vision or something like that. Yeah, they're not doing it anymore. Yeah.
Well, this won an award at Fright Fest. And then a couple movies I've been wanting to see but haven't owned. Part 1 and 2 of Smokin' Aces, $6 a piece. And then you know what? I think I'm going to save the rest of these for next week. How about that?
This is what happens when you're just lounging on the sofa. You spend money.
This is true. I have a serious addiction.
I do the same. To Blu-ray.
So John, do you have the tier list hold up? Yes, Tarot is very good. Told about, and I do, and that's I do remember a lot of these movies folks had told me about, but I don't remember who all. But I trust your memory better than mine, Gail. So that's good. Thank you for that recommendation. Have y'all seen a movie called Night Part? It's wild. Or Night Patrol. Is that what you're saying? Night Patrol? I don't know. John, have you seen Night Patrol?
I think there's like a comedy from the 80s called Night Patrol. I know that one.
From 2025. Oh, is that the one with Justin Long? Yes. Jermaine Fowler, Justin Long. An LA cop discovers a local task force is hiding a secret that puts the residents of his childhood neighborhood in danger. And Justin Long plays the cop. This is new and it's on AMC Plus right now. So there's that. I did stumble across that, and I've kind of made like mental note that I should want to watch it. OGP, have you seen the action movie Shoot 'Em Up? I don't think so, Mr. Bones.
Good film.
Don't think so. Night Patrol with wrestler CM Punk. Is that the one you were thinking of, John, with CM Punk?
No. I'm thinking it's like a Police Academy ripoff from like the 80s is the only Night Patrol.
Okay. Oh no, yeah, CM Punk is in this one right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So CM Punk, Jermaine Fowler, Justin Long, the rapper YG is in it. Oh, Dermot Mulrooney's in it. Oh, and Mike Ferguson is in it.
Oh,
so
okay.
lots of familiar names. There you go. So yeah, I'll definitely have to check out Night Patrol. I'll definitely check it out. So let's see here. It's Clive Owen, and he likes to eat carrots, and it's good. I think you like it. Very action. Oh, Mr. Bones, shoot him up, Clive. I like Clive Owens.
It's good. It's a good film.
Okay, nice. John, do you have a tier list we can dive into?
I think I just share it with you. I think
I do not see it, sir.
I forget. How do I share it with you?
Present or invite. I'm diving into Diet Coke number 2. I really shouldn't be doing this, but I need it. I'm like, head is fucking wobbly right now. Down at the bottom where it says present or invite or add to screen or something. It's next to your picture.
Next to my picture.
See on the screen down below where it shows you and it shows that you're added and your name and stuff. Right next to that should be a present or invite. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's getting old here. Gonna have to go. Well, Gail, have yourself a good night, sir. Take care. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for checking in on me all these times and keeping me in your thoughts, sir. I really appreciate it, Gail. But get some rest. Have a good night, Gail. Ordered the limited edition of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves on 4K from Arrow. Nice. Had that on VHS. Wow, VHS. One of my favorite Costner films. Costner, another one that John is a fan of, right?
Yes, I own that. Yeah. Dude, I don't see where you're telling me. I just don't have it. I don't.
Do you have, man, I don't know if I can.
My picture
share my own screen. Let me see if I can share this screen.
Remove.
Allow me to
edit name, edit avatar, visuals, stop, mic. That's all I have with my name. Then down in the taskbar, there's mic, camera. Then there's the computer, share screen, image, video, slides, and PDFs.
Man, we've done this how many times now?
That's why I thought it was just share screen, that you could see the share screen. Then settings, no, just camera, audio.
Yeah, so I cannot share. Yeah, I cannot share my screen to show you. It won't allow me. So you see your picture and my picture, right? We're on the screen together.
Yeah.
And down below us, you see the ticker going by, right? With all the names on it.
Uh-huh.
Then down below that, you see the picture, you see yourself, right? Because you're, in the queue down there.
Yeah, I'm way off to the side. Yeah.
Okay. And then right next to that, there's no other box that says present or invite.
Well, there is present. Yeah.
Click.
Well, I've looked at that.
Okay. Click. And then you go up to share screen when you click.
I did, but you said you couldn't see it. I've done it 3 times.
Okay. So share. So then once you click on share screen, does it put up a little, another tab, another window for you to choose what screen you're sharing?
Do I have to click on it like that?
Yeah, you have to click on the screen you're sharing.
Okay, well, I thought that you had to click on it.
No, you have to do it all.
Okay, like that?
Oh, there you go. Oh, bingo. Yep, you got it.
Okay. And I think last time it was better if I did that.
There you go. Perfect.
Bigger?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so basically our point here is one last look at the poll before we get into this and finalize this. 42 votes. Do me a favor, everybody, if you would. 42 votes, and we only have 22 thumbs up, please. If you're here, click the thumbs up button for us, if you would. Pretty, please. But so we have action at 21% of the vote. Sci-fi 26%, comedy at 10%, horror at 43%. So our next tier list that we're going to be doing is going to be the Fangoria Top 100 poster. We're going to put a tier list of all those movies. So instead of franchises, it will be individual films. So that is set and final, ending that poll. So there it is. We're set in stone now. So then what we're going to do now is kind of take a look at our movies in the different categories and decide if we need to move them around anywhere. Is that what we're doing now, John?
Yes.
And anything else to mention before we dive in?
No.
Okay. Larry has sent a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Larry, for coming through again. Makes a total of $15, about $8 into the channel, because YouTube likes to take all half of our supers. But Larry, you are an amazing channel supporter. Thank you, sir. Let's see here. So, John, I will let you kind of run the show here and talk about the franchises and where we go. So are we going to start with the S, which is like superior?
Yes. So these are the creme de la creme. So the first one would be the Conjuring movies. Is the Conjuring movies, or are the Conjuring movies, are they S tier?
I still say yes. I mean, The Conjuring is one of my like 3 favorite horror franchises of all time. So I don't think they have a bad movie. I know they have a couple movies that people say, but I love The Conjuring. I think they have done no wrong, aside from Curse of La Llorona, but I don't really even want to consider that because it's so different. But to me, it's unquestionably an S. It's like not even a question.
Okay. So now remember, pardon me.
Coffeeless John. Did you ever go get your coffee?
No, I did not.
Do you want to go get it?
I would like to.
Do you want to put this on hold for a second? Well, here, put it on hold for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, do what you got to do. So John's going to grab a cup of coffee. So in the meantime, I'm huge. I'm huge. So look at Cinestalker says, I'm having a pack of Coors Light tall cans right now. Got a 3-pack. Decent. Cinestalker, that's a good night. Man, Cinestalker's been having a lot of great fun, delicious looking food with his lady friend, and doing lots of fun stuff, going to Disneyland, all kinds of stuff. So if you guys haven't seen any of that, Cinestalker's link is always down below. But make sure you follow along with the fun Cinestalker's been having over there on his channel lately. But just a recap for anybody who came in late. So we missed the last 2 weeks because I had a serious episode where I didn't know what was going on. I wound up in the hospital, was there for went in Sunday, didn't get home till Sunday morning. I went in and I didn't get home till like Tuesday night. So I was there like 2.5 days. And they did all kinds of scan, every scan under the sun, to my brain and my heart and everything to make sure I was okay. So the good news is after coming out of it, my brain, my heart, everything looks good. But they said there's a possibility that I had this thing called a TIA, which I'll never be able to remember what that stands for. But a TIA is it's like a mini stroke that leaves no permanent damage. And so you can't tell if you ever had a stroke or not. You just don't know. Apparently, my cousin had one, and it's scary stuff. My mom had multiple strokes. Her brother, my uncle, died right after having a stroke. And so scary stuff. But and then I'm also dealing with vertigo, and that I think is really what's been kicking my ass. Vertigo, they say, can be a matter of moments to a matter of weeks. And sometimes I just get very dizzy and things bug me. I get nauseous, and that is the vertigo. So I've been dealing with that. and it's caused me to miss some time here. So forgive me, but even if I wanted to, the videos would not have been fun because I would have been sitting here like, which is, I mean, basically how I look most of the time anyways.
Pretty much.
So, but that's where we've been. That's a little brief update. If you want to hear more about it, go watch the last video John and I did together, called What's Wrong with OGP. And it's just talking about my health, not all my other issues. So Conjuring, do you object? I would like to know, I know you said okay to it. Do you object or have an issue with the Conjuring?
I was going to say right before my coffee break is some of these films or some of these franchises are like, I'll give you one, you give me one, so
yeah, they're
negotiating. Thank you. And I do enjoy The Conjuring. I did not like the last movie. I did not like part 3, but I did like the other ones. So I will give you your S because I know that you've given me my S. So okay. It's fine where it's at. Yeah. So there's a compromise there. So
right on.
Next one are the Scream movies.
Yeah, and that again. So again, like The Conjuring, the Scream movie, and we won't deep dive into all of these, but I do think like the S's and A's we kind of need to talk about because you really have to justify those being there. But the Scream movies, yeah, we do have part 5 and we do have part 3, but as a franchise, they have way more hits than misses, and their misses are not unbearable. They're not that bad. Scream is just very well done, and I think there's no question it's an S.
I agree. The Hannibal Lecter franchise, so everything from, was it Hannibal Rising up through Hannibal? I guess you could include TV shows and all that in it, but movie wise,
so with the TV shows you have the Hannibal TV show, which I really enjoyed. I know you're not a fan of Will, but I enjoyed the TV show quite a bit and was rooting that they would pick up where they left off, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. The one I will say does not count was because they didn't even finish releasing the first season, and that's Clarice, because it was so bad and woke. They didn't even finish releasing the first season, so I don't count it.
From the guy when you talk Star Trek,
the one movie in the franchise that people go is Hannibal Rising, but I really enjoy it because I like seeing where Hannibal came from, how he became Hannibal the Cannibal and all that. So I enjoy that movie, even though it's not everybody's favorite. But when you're talking Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, and then also Manhunter, those are 4 great films. So to me, it's an easy S.
Okay, I will give you that. The George Romero Living Dead film. So Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Survival of the Dead.
Okay.
None of the spinoffs.
And I think, we agreed that like Survival of the Dead is not great at all, but being such a pioneering franchise, I think it overcomes what it lacks toward the end of the franchise. And so that kind of boosts it back up. But it's just, the first couple of them are just so damn good that it has to be an S.
Well, and I agree. The first 3 are known as the Holy Trilogy. So, and Land of the Dead would have been fine for his last one. He had to do some. Oh, and there's also a Diary of the Dead. So after
Diary
Land,
of the
there's
Dead.
Diary, and then there's Survival. So yeah, so it I could see it in S just for the first 3 films. Land is okay. Diary I could definitely skip, and Survival I never want to watch again. So
yeah. Cinestalker says, sorry you're going through that stuff. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Cinestalker. Appreciate it. Mario had a stroke 2 times. Man, that sucks, Mario. Sorry to hear that. You guys saw the movie called Pelican Brief with Denzel Washington? Yeah, no, Denzel's great. Love Denzel. I've never seen a bad Denzel movie. Okay, where are we at, John?
The Universal monster movies: Frankenstein,
Oh,
Dracula,
yes.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Mummy, all of those. That is S without saying.
Oh, yes. No, and the beauty of those are that a lot of them are they like an hour? They're short films. You get through them real quick,
Yeah, they're
but
pretty short.
they're basically like the first time we're experiencing most of these characters. So it just they're great and they're fun, even though the old school horror movies are a much slower pace than the modern day slashers and stuff. No, definitely great. You can watch any single one of those movies anytime.
Yeah. So this is the one. So I think I gave you The Conjuring. You gave me Chucky. So
Okay.
the Chucky franchise. So
Okay.
I still think that is an S. I'm having a little bit of issues with it, but because of my last watching of them, the TV show. But it's for right now, it's still an S.
Okay. Well, and I think part of the thing too with and there's more Chucky coming. It sounds exciting, but part of the thing with if the movie franchise does so good that after you get all these movies, they decide we need a TV show. Even if the TV show isn't what you want it to be or as good as you want it to be, um, that kind of elevates. The TV show can be kind of bad because it's a show, so it's a lot of episodes, so they're not going to put as much effort into each one as they would each movie. But the fact that it got a show just tells you something. It tells you that how I am the outlier here in the fact that I'm not a big fan. But it's the whole doll thing. It's to me like monsters, Godzilla, King Kong, monsters in general. I'm going to have a tough time with those, and it's like dolls. I'm going to have a tough time with dolls, but I understand the fandom. I really do. But yeah, I think those were our two negotiating ones right there.
Yeah. Saw, not a bad movie.
Agreed. Even Spiral. A lot of people say Spiral is the worst. I didn't hate it. You have to go into Spiral saying, I understand this is from the Book of Saw. This is not, it's not the Saw movies. It's in that universe, in that world. And then I think it's okay. Samuel Jackson, man, come on.
Yeah. Wait, Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, yeah. Because he's a Spiral.
And Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's right. This is one where I think it could be moved down. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If Friday the 13th is an A and Halloween is an A, I think Texas could go down because 1 and 2 are good. 3 is my favorite sequel. 4 is bad. Then you have that horrible prequel. Then you have the 3D one. Then you have that horrible Netflix one or Hulu, whatever it was made
Netflix
on.
Netflix one is bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, if anything's going to go, you're right. And I think because of like 1, 2, and 3, it pushed that franchise up there. But you're right. There's so much bad after that it might need to go down. It might need to go down to an A.
I think so. So I'm going to move it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. The first reposition of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it. Crack open your beers.
There you go.
All right. So much like the Universal movies, we now have the Hammer movies: Dracula, Frankenstein, Mummy. Those were the main ones. Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. S, by far an S.
Yeah. You're when you're building a franchise around folks like Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, you can't go wrong.
No. This is one that both of us agree on, but I think more you than me. X, the X movies.
Definitely. So this is one I will argue, and maybe I'm wrong, but I will argue that this is the greatest horror trilogy of all time because all 3 movies are amazing and all 3 movies are very different. It's not like Friday the 13th where we go to camp and we get killed and we go to camp and we get killed and we go to camp and we get killed. These are very different movies, but they're all part of the same franchise. They all link up. They all make sense, but they're so beautifully done. And even, which I consider the weakest, but a lot of people think is the best, it is Maxine, because of the 80s nostalgia. And they did the 80s so well with that. I just thought Maxine was going to be a little more the killer than just kind of a girl going through that kind of timeline with shit going on around her. But some of the kills in Maxine were just fucking amazing. So that is just a perfect trilogy. It's hard to make 3 perfect movies in a row, and they came damn close. So thank you, Ty West.
Okay, there you go. Now we're done with S. So I'm gonna.
Okay. I don't know that we're going to argue anything to go up to S. So I feel like the S's, that is that. Those are set in stone.
Well, let me go through these because Friday A is fine. If you disagree with me, let me know. Halloween, fine, is an A. That's fine. Phantasm, I'm trying to think franchises that are big. That's fine. Exorcist, fine.
Insidious, right next to Friday. I mean, you have 5 movies there, right?
Right, yeah, here I'm trying to think more of like the ones that like Friday,
Classics.
Halloween, yeah. And then we moved this Exorcist A. So I would say Insidious is an A. I would say that's fine. Yeah. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street is automatically an A.
Yeah. I mean, here's my thing. If anybody wanted to argue that Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, if you wanted to argue that those would be S's, I would entertain that conversation. There's nothing else here that I would argue that they belong as a franchise in the S. Now, it hurts me to say that about The Shining. It hurts me to say that about Texas Chainsaw, but there's terrible with the good. And so you can't give them an S as a whole. But Friday and Nightmare and Halloween, because of the legendary status of those franchises, but each one has a couple bad movies. Each one has a couple turds. So that's why I feel like A's. So I'm on board with you so far. Okay. I have in this, there's a couple that I'm looking at that I'm going, ooh, cringe.
Okay.
In the A's.
The It series.
That's definitely an A. The movies are great. The TV show, was more than great. But what did we say? What else? Was there something else with It? We have the first 2 movies.
Well, you had the 2 from the 80s, then the 2 new ones, and then Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
Is that it? Okay. So
it is it.
My thing is, Welcome to Derry is better than any of those movies, in my opinion. Welcome to Derry is the best thing in that franchise. And the movies are good, but to me, they're not highly rewatchable. I can't just sit down and put on It. So Pennywise is a great character and stuff, but the movies are just not there. So if Welcome to Derry didn't exist, I might even want to push It down to a B.
I would say push it down to a B because both films, so the TV movies and the theater ones, chapter 1 is good because it deals with the kids. Chapter 2, which is the adults, the new movies made the same mistake. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
They like the stuff with the kids. They don't like the stuff with the adults. And then the TV show, I think, is I agree with you that it's better. But I think because, I would only watch chapter 1. I don't really care about chapter 2.
Yeah. But here's the thing is now looking at that and going, well, if we're going to push that down to a B, it's hard for me to say. And again, I've never seen any of the Resident Evil movies.
Oh no.
But like Wolf Creek, is Wolf Creek better than It? I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay.
I could
Found
watch
the Dreaded Sundown. Is that better than It?
Yeah.
And the problem is we only have like 2 versus, 5 different things to talk about. But
well,
I'm
both
just wondering.
It Dreaded Sundown are good. I could watch either one. Prefer the first one over the second, but I could watch either one. Wolf
Sure.
Creek, the first 2 movies are watchable, and then it had 2 TV series, which are also both watchable.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think those are fine.
What's right next to that?
Which direction?
The other way. That's Blade. What's that?
Tales from the Crypt, the movies.
Okay.
So like Demon Knight, Bordello of Blood. I think there's also one more. I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. And the collector collection, I would take over it.
Black Phone. Only 2 of those, but
man, so if Welcome to Derry didn't exist, it is an easy B. But with Welcome to Derry, that doesn't push it back up to A for you? Welcome to Derry is so fucking good.
I mean, I guess, because if we're saying Exorcist, I mean, there is Exorcist 2 that's bad. Yeah. Exorcist 3 is great. And then The Beginning and Dominion are bad. And then, oh God, then Exorcist Believer is horrible. I would say this is a B. Because you only really have 2 good movies out of what, like 5 or 6? If The Omen is a B, and I love all the Omen films except for the newest one, First Omen or Worst Omen.
I know The Exorcist has some bad movies, but in my opinion, I mean, like, there's 4 very watchable movies in that franchise, and that's why I think the original Exorcist is so fucking good. And then part 3, that I mean, I can't touch Exorcist out of A. I'd have a hard time with that. But if you want to move it down to B, I think we can do that. Yeah. I know I'm getting yelled at here. I'm so sorry, OGP. With all due respect, X being the greatest trilogy. Come on, that's ridiculous. Slackwolf, name a better trilogy. Name a better trilogy. And X can't touch Friday the 13th and Halloween whole franchise impact. So here's the problem. When you're looking at the franchise, Friday the 13th part 5 is an abomination. And then after you get to, when it's, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, those are so fucking ridiculous. Those movies are so bad. There's a couple that are kind of fun, but they're terrible. So, you have 1 and then 2, 3, 4, and 6 that are great. The rest of the franchise is dog shit. So, I just say a trilogy. Give me 3 movies that are better, in a franchise. And I will argue, I'm not saying that it is the greatest trilogy in horror movie history, but give me a franchise that has 3 better movies. I have a hard time with that. I really just do, and thinking about them. So that's where I'm. But I love the Ty West trilogy. Maybe I'm biased, but I just love them. So okay. So John, we moved Pennywise down to a B.
So this Nightmare would stay.
Yes.
Evil Dead franchise.
Okay.
1 is good. 2 is good. 3 is good. The TV series is good. I liked Evil Dead Rise, and I'm looking forward to Evil Dead Burn. So for me, there is not a bad movie.
I want to see Evil Dead Burn.
And the Evil Dead remake.
Evil Dead Rise is pure trash.
I would disagree.
But A is fine. I'm good with A on that. To me, that's like an A-, but it's an A. Like if we were putting these in order, Evil Dead would be further down the list, but in the A's. But yeah, it's definitely an A.
Okay, Psycho, 1, 2, 3, and Psycho 4, the beginning, and then there's the remake of Psycho.
and
of course TV shows and all that stuff.
Yeah, Psycho is an easy A for me.
Yeah.
That has to stay in
1, 2, and 3 are great, are really good. Jaws, there's 4 of them.
So, and the only reason Jaws is an S, and the conversation would never be for Jaws to go from A down to B. It would be, is Jaws an A or an S? But the bad CGI in, what is it, part 3 when they're in the water park? Or is that
that horrible 3D
underwater 3? Yeah, obviously, Jaws 3D. That bad 3D the underwater shit there is so terrible. That stuff alone gets it bumped out of the S slot. But you know what? As a recent Jaws, my fandom for Jaws is new, because of just watching them all like within I think the last year or so. I'm on board. I have a problem with monsters, and that goes for anything non-human, which includes sharks. But maybe not like birds or bats or something like that, because it's a bunch of them attacking, like the birds. But Jaws, like a gigantic fish that can smell your blood thousands and thousands of miles away, it's a hard sell, but they're fun. So I don't think you can argue that out of the A slot at all.
Oh no, I think Jaws 1 and 2 are great films. 3 and 4 are great bad movies. They're hysterical. They're fun to watch. I love watching Jaws: The Revenge. I think it's great.
Yes, good call. Good call.
Yeah, in a bad way,
Yeah.
So that can stay. Halloween we know is going to stay. Gremlins 1 and 2.
Yeah, I mean it's a small sample size. I think there's been Gremlins like cartoons and stuff, but I'm not familiar with any of those. But Gremlins stays. It's part 2 is maybe the reason it doesn't go to S, and maybe a lack of like a third or fourth installment. But that's an easy A for me with 1 and 2.
Okay, fair enough. Creep Show 2, and Creep Show 3. There is also the TV show. A is fine, I think, just because of the first film. Second film is not bad. It's not as good as the first one. Never seen part 3, which is not by the same people. But and I've never seen the TV show.
And I think Creep Show, it stays an A, but like Jaws, if you were going to argue, it would be, is it an A or an S? Creep Show, I would be arguing, is it an A or a B? It would be on the lower end, but I think it stays there. It'd be like an A minus.
Okay, fair enough. This stays. Resident Evil.
I have no dog in this race, so
if I had my way, it would be moved up right here.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot. There was me just kind of going and they weren't even worth my time to watch. And there's there was a lot of viewers that had issues with it being an S, so that's why we're there.
Okay, yeah, and we do listen to them. So, Phantasm, there are 5 of them.
Yeah, this one, the more I think about this, I mean, like the first Phantasm, it's not nearly as good as the original Jaws or the original Exorcist or, Psycho. But it's a solid franchise all in all. But if I had to say, you know what, there's one franchise up there that I had to get, if you have to take one more out of the A's, Phantasm would be a part of that conversation to go to the B's. But I'm not ready to say it needs to go down to B, but Phantasm would be the A. Are you arguing A or B? I wouldn't argue S for Phantasm at all. Not a chance.
I enjoyed all of them. I love how each one picks up right where the other one ended. Even with part 5 not directed by the same director, I still enjoyed part 5. I like that they were able to, keep the tall man in each one. So Angus Scrimm, so it's, he passed away after 5. So at least we got him in all 5 movies. I would say this would stay as an A, where almost Creepshow could go down to a B. So
yeah, and I agree with that. I would pick Phantasm over Creepshow if I had to keep one. But I was saying, like, so if you're telling me one of these has to go, I'm looking at Creepshow, I'm looking at Phantasm, I'm looking at Wolf Creek, I'm looking at Town That Dreaded Sundown. And I'm going, okay, it would be one of those that would have to go down for me. I just feel like they're more A- material, but I am good because of Phantasm, a solid body of work for the entire franchise. So I'm good with it being an A.
Okay. Exorcist, we've said is going to stay.
Yes.
We're good on that. Sinister, 1 and 2.
We have 2 of them, and the first Sinister movie is one of the scariest fucking movies of all time. And Sinister 2 did not fall far off the tree there. And so those are great. Hopefully we get a third down the road. I don't know if that will ever happen, but those 2 movies are fucking phenomenal.
Okay, stays. Shining.
So Kubrick's The Shining. I know you're not the biggest fan. Most people are going to argue that is one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
That is true. I am in the minority.
So with that, we have also Dr. Sleep and then the miniseries. Were those the only 3 things that were going on for this?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. The miniseries, I understand why you like it, but the acting, I don't care for the guy that played Jack Torrance. I mean, as an actor, he's fine, but I don't like him. But I'm biased because of Jack Nicholson. You're just never going to be better than him, in my opinion. But the child actor in that miniseries is some of the worst child acting in history. That kid is annoying with his stupid little lip that sticks up like this.
Oh my!
But that miniseries is a struggle to get through. Dr. Sleep is a good movie. I don't like it as a sequel to The Shining, but it is because Stephen King wrote it that way, and he's the asshole that wrote these movies. So it has to stay an A. I cannot move it up to S. But if the argument was, is Shining an A or an S or an A or a B, I could never argue that franchise down to a B. I could argue it up to an S. So it has to stay A.
So you might be surprised by this. I would say Shining, that Jack Nicholson, is an S. The miniseries is an A. And then Dr. Sleep, I would also say, is an A. Shining is, if you ask me what would you rather watch, the miniseries or the movie, I would say the movie. Even though I do
Just
really
because of
like
length? Because you're talking 4.5 hours or whatever versus
like 2. Yeah. It's visually nicer. It's as far as a horror movie goes, it's a better horror movie. I just don't like that it drifts so far away from the book. I do like the miniseries because it is pretty much the book. I do like that. I do like that Dr. Sleep is like a combination of the book and the movie, and King was okay with that. I do think Jack Nicholson is horribly miscast. He's crazy at the beginning, he's crazy in the middle, and he's crazy at the end. He's just doing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So that bothers me. So I do like the actor in the miniseries better because he just kind of looks like a guy, just like a regular guy, where Nicholson looks crazy. So I could leave it at an A. But like if Shining is on the Fangoria poster, I could see about putting that as an S.
Okay. So here's my thing with Jack Nicholson. Nobody does anything in a Stanley Kubrick movie unless Stanley Kubrick wants it done. So if you're judging Jack Nicholson's acting or his portrayal of the character, that's not his portrayal. I mean, it is, but it is only because that's the way Kubrick wanted it. Kubrick would not entertain something being done wrong or to his not liking. That's why he has, scenes that were shot like 50, 60, 70 times. So that is Kubrick's portrayal. And that you reminded me because of the controversy with it. Room 237 should be included maybe as a note in this conversation. But the fact that you have so many people that have so many different interpretations of what Kubrick was saying or what the meaning behind, or what Kubrick was trying to have as like subplots or whatever. And there's so many completely different theories. That is a very entertaining kind of documentary. Room 237 is a must watch for anybody who's a fan of the franchise. But
I was not a fan.
Oh, I love all that. Well, because you just want it to be the book. That's the problem. You just want it to be the book.
I don't mind conspiracy theories, but I read some reviews for the documentary are like, people are just desperate. People are just
not with Room 237. Not with 237.
As far as you can look at like conspiracy theories where people say, oh, it's the government who did 9/11, or so-and-so killed Kennedy. We're going to find out at some point it's the most basic thing possible. So when you're looking at The Shining and you're seeing in the background chairs that are missing when they were in a different shot, it's just a bad continuity error.
No, it's all intentional.
No, I don't think so.
The typewriter changing. No, Kubrick's even come out and said the typewriter changing colors was
and
intentional.
David Lynch comes out and said stuff about his movies after fans commented on it, because he didn't even know what his movies were about. So it's with you Kubrick, can have though, all these I disagree. Theories, that's fine.
But Kubrick, so Eyes Wide Shut was 50 years in the making. So when you have, or maybe 40, forgive me, but it was Kubrick wrote Eyes Wide Shut like in the 60s, and he wasn't able to get it done till the 90s. Go look up the history on that. That was Kubrick's baby that he wanted done. That was like the one movie Kubrick wanted done. And
it's why it's his worst movie.
But
that has Tommy in it. So,
but it's because Kubrick's movies, you cannot take them at face value. It's what is going, I mean, I don't know. You and I, maybe we'll never see eye to eye on this, but
have you seen all of his movies? Have you seen Barry Lyndon? I mean, that's just a war film. It's just, or Paths of Glory. It's just a war film. It's like,
yeah, but like everybody, he has to do certain movies so he can do the movies he wants to do.
He can do anything he wants because it's Kubrick. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think people put way too much into these things, thinking that there's something when they're nothing. And so that's why I was not a huge fan of the documentary, is that you could look in any movie and find a continuity error and go, oh, was that done on purpose? Oh,
they're not, but in Kubrick's movies, they're not continuity errors.
You don't know. There could have been a scene in between there that got cut out. And he's like, well, the scene's bad, but we got bad continuity, so we'll go with the bad continuity.
Yeah, no, but so in Room 237, you're not talking about just continuity issues. You're talking about the way, like in the room, in the pantry, the way things were positioned to show like the Native American picture on the can and stuff like that.
He's anal.
No, because there was more to it. Anyways, I don't want to argue all night on that. But I love it, and I love. Here's the thing: it's a film I love. So to hear people talk about it and give their theories is entertaining. Agree or not, it's entertaining to hear people talk about it. You watch YouTube reviews all the time to hear people talk about movies because you find that entertaining. So to me, this is just experts in film talking about movies, and I enjoyed that. So that's why I think it's good.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
So we've admitted John's wrong. We're moving on now.
And I agree that you have your opinion, but I'm right. So
that's right. My bad.
So we should try to get this done by 10.
Okay. Yes. So you're right. So we won't go as deep into
Black Phone 1 and 2. A.
Yeah, the first one is. I mean, I don't know that either one of them is an S, but the first one is like an A+. And the second one's like an A-, so it's an easy A for me.
Okay, so we decided also The Town That Dreaded Sundown stays an A.
Yes.
Okay. Blade, I think, is an A.
Yeah, I mean, Blade, the franchise has issues, especially with the third one, but the first one is so fucking good. The character's so great, and it's easy A.
Yeah, and I love the third one, so I love all three of them. But Wolf Creek. 2 movies, 2 TV series.
Yeah, I've not seen the TV series. The first movie, so I was at Matt's house. He's like, "Oh, dude, you got to see this." I was bored out of my fucking mind. I am not a fan of the first Wolf Creek movie, but the second one was so fucking good. So the second one to me is like an A plus. Part one is like a maybe like a B minus or a C for me. But and I've never seen the show, so I'm not going to argue it down from an A. But Wolf Creek, I hope the new movie is very good, like part two.
Okay. And then the Tales from the Crypt movies, the 3 movies. Demon Knight for me is why it's an A. The other ones are not that great, but I could move it to a B because 2 are bad and 1 is good.
I think we leave it at A for now, but when we're going through the Bs, if we see something that doesn't sit right, maybe Wolf Creek is our one we trade out.
Okay. From Dusk Till Dawn, 3
I'm sorry,
movies.
I said Wolf Creek, but I meant the Demon Knight. Is it Demon
Tales from the Crypt?
Tales from the Crypt, yeah.
Okay. From Dusk Till Dawn, 3 movies plus a documentary and a TV show.
You could maybe argue that one down to a B. I wouldn't argue it to an S, but I can live with it being an A.
A, I think, is okay. The TV show, I really enjoyed.
Okay,
There's at least a couple seasons of it. I think there's 2 seasons. There might be 3.
Okay.
I enjoyed the first film, and then the 2 direct-to-video movies, one being a sequel, one being a prequel. They were okay. They were fine for what they are, but it's the first one that really stands out.
Yeah. Yep.
So A is okay. Okay.
Okay.
The Collector, 2 movies, A.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them's an S, but both of them are easily A's. One, Collector, Collection, yeah.
Yeah. And then we moved
We've already
Chainsaw.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. B. The Descent. There's 2 of them.
It's so hard for me to go The Descent is on the same level as Poltergeist. But The Descent, I don't know that it's a C, so I'm okay leaving it there.
The first one is really good. The second one, I just thought was just generic direct to video stuff.
The Descent, I would say, is more like a B minus, but I'm okay leaving it there.
Paranormal Activity.
You have a couple movies that are A's. You have a couple movies that are like maybe C's or C minuses, but I don't think you have any D's or F's in that franchise. So B is an easy score.
I could go A or B on this one. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine where it's at because I enjoyed all of them. They're mixed, but I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, there's only one. I think it was part 4 that really drove me fucking bonkers. But other than that, I like them.
Yeah, some are better than others. Poltergeist, there's 3 of them plus the remake.
Yeah.
So
it's I mean, the first one is great, would be an A, but I don't think it's enough to pull up the rest of the franchise.
No, because 2 and 3 are not nearly as good, and the remake is awful.
Yeah.
The Omen, 1 through 3, I think are great. 4
I really
is
like
that
the
TV
Omen
movie.
franchise. Yeah.
And then we had the first Omen. Oh, then there's the remake.
The worst Omen. Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst
Omen. Omen 2, Omen 3. Then there was Omen 4, the TV movie.
Is that
and then
Damien?
Omen the remake, and then the worst Omen.
Yeah.
Part 3 is my favorite. That's the final chapter. That's Omen 3.
Yeah. That's a good franchise, man. If I was going to argue anything, I would be arguing that franchise should be an A. But I'm kind of okay with B. If the worst Omen never existed, I would push harder for it to be an A, but I think it's okay as a B.
Okay. The Purge. Not
a fucking fan,
4,
man.
Like 4 movies.
Here's the thing. My reason for pushing it to B is the rewatchability. I watched them all the first time and I was like, okay, I got through them. And then I tried to rewatch The Purge to do that review with you, and I just could not fucking get through it. I like the sequels all better than the original one because they're like more out of what they're not the home invasion one. If it wasn't for that stupid fucking kid letting that guy in the door, we would have never had the movie, blah, blah, blah. But I have such a hard time. I want to like that franchise better, but I can't. For me, But if you wanted to argue, if you were going to say, oh no, the Purge has to go to a fucking A, then is the Purge worse than Dusk Till Dawn or the other one we talked about there? Why am I fucking drawing a blank? The one next to Dusk Till Dawn.
Like Wolf Creek?
No, the one in between.
Tales from the Crypt?
Tales from the Crypt. Why? I just can't. My brain is fucked. I could, if you want to bring Tales from the Crypt down, I could maybe put Purge up, but it wouldn't sit right with me, Purge being in an A.
Well, that was a compromise, so it could stay there. Blair Witch.
Man, if it was the first and third, Blair Witch would be an A for me, but the second one's pretty rough, so it goes to B. That's my opinion.
First one would be an A. The other two I would say are B, so it could stay in B. I enjoyed the second film if you know what it is. A lot of people don't know.
And that's where I think the first one's an A. I think the second one is like a C, maybe even a D, and I think the third one is like a C.
Final Destination.
Man, that's tough. That is so tough.
I could almost bring it up to an A. But
you know what? This is my thought. Final Destination, in my opinion, is better. In my opinion, Final Destination's a better franchise than Wolf Creek. Right now, hopefully the new Wolf Creek movie's good, and it's definitely Final Destination's a better franchise than Tales from the Crypt. So if you want to swap it with one of those two, you pick.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
that it is better because I think there's only one bad one in Final Destination, and that's the new one.
We probably disagree. I like the new one. The part 5 is the one that's fucking trash for me, but that's one everybody loves.
Terrifier for me is S. But I'm giving it, but you put it down to a B.
It's just, I know there's a big fandom for it, but that doesn't mean they're good movies. The effects are not good. The acting is not good. The story is not, or like, there's nothing inspiring about it. Art the Clown is a great character. Damien Leone has failed Art the Clown in not using him to the best of his abilities. I understand the first couple movies, lower budget, but this newer movie with the bigger budget, I just think they could have done such a better job. In the new movie, the part 3, there were elements that were so great, like in the store when he's putting on the glasses and stuff. But man, when you see in the first movie when he's got the girl upside down and he's cutting her in half, you can tell it's a dummy and that it's gelatin, that the stuff that, like, you know, effects artists use, Miranda used inside the arms and legs. That's what they do. But when you're cutting them open, you shouldn't be able to tell it's that gelatin. And you could easily tell that. And all the girls, what girls are going to go like, oh, we need a phone. Let's go into an abandoned warehouse. Just fucking dumb
You
decisions.
brought that up before, and I don't think I disagree with you on that.
No girls would do that. Girls would not do that. And I do not accept bad decisions as justifiable to make a horror movie. No fucking girl is going to walk into an
because there was a
warehouse.
guy outside and he said, we have a phone. And so she went to go use the phone. There's like a guy outside smoking.
I don't know. I hate those movies.
So this is a massive compromise. Massive. And I'm going to say this. I think we
production value wise, it's just an abomination.
But that is part of its charm, is that it is low budget, is that the effects aren't perfect. It's more creepy. If it had great special effects, it would take the appeal away. I'm hoping part 4 looks exactly the same way.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah, well, okay. If it goes up, fucking Jeepers Creepers goes up.
Jeepers Creepers is directed by a pedophile. A movie that
doesn't mean the movies are bad.
Where the creeper is the pedophile who's hunting boys with their shirts off.
But that's just like, now are we going to say, well, Saw has to come down because it's what do you call those? Like a metaphor for gay people or whatever the gay community is trying to say about Saw.
I don't think they say that about Saw.
Oh no, they do. There's a lot of people. They made a gay music. There's a musical on Broadway. Well, I don't know if it made Broadway, but there is a musical, a play, a live action, like Broadway style play about Saw. It's a Saw play where it's about them being gay. It's a, what do you call that?
But we're not talking about the musical. This is 1, 2, and 3 are made by a pedophile. And he likes boys, which is why he has his clothes.
But that doesn't. That doesn't.
It makes them creepier when you think about it.
But okay, stop right here for a second. How many of these movies had what's his name? The casting couch guy,
Harvey
Miramax.
Weinstein.
How many of these movies have Harvey Weinstein in them? That's like saying all of them have to come down because Harvey Weinstein was involved. There are bad people involved in every aspect of the world. Just because the director's bad doesn't mean there's so many other people, the hundreds of people involved in the production of these movies. I'm watching a movie. I'm not grading the character of a person.
So, but I did enjoy all 4 of them.
Well, that's because you're a lunatic.
So you're a lunatic.
And so my thought was 1, 2, and 3, I would put an A. 4 made me go to B. But my thought is, if you want to raise Terrifier, you have to raise Jeepers Creepers, because Jeepers Creepers is way fucking better than Terrifier.
I'm going to absolutely have to disagree with that. So it's going to stay where it is.
Okay. Deal.
I can see one that I do want to move down to C. So we'll get to that.
Okay.
And I think because of the time,
I have to interrupt for just a second here and say, Antonis, thank you for the super chat. Antonis coming through $10 super chat. You rock, homeboy. Appreciate you. Okay. And you were going to say because of time, what's that?
Is because it's almost 10. Let's get through B and then we'll do the other ones next week.
So, okay. So next week, what we'll do, we'll make the announcement right now. Next week, we will do, we'll finish this. And then we will maybe set the board and discuss the movies that will be on the list. All 100 movies, we'll kind of just run through them real fast and set the list for what it's going to be on the next tier list. And we'll just go through those real quick. So if anybody wants to watch them, we'll introduce you to the list. So and we'll put links. And if you want to watch those movies so you can debate with us down the road, we'll do that. So we'll finish this and we'll introduce the next tier list next week, but we won't dive into it.
So this is funny.
Okay.
Slack Wolf says, sorry, John, it doesn't mean anything. But then down here, he makes fun of you. Jeepers Creepers better than Terrifier. So you got me on 1 and you on 1.
Yeah. Oh no, Jeepers Creepers is way better than Terrifier. The Creeper, Art the Clown is a great killer, is a great character. The Creeper is a great character. Both of them are a wash. But Art the Clown, they're just stupid fucking stories of him appearing and killing people. At least the Creeper has lore and there's stuff like behind what he does. Art the Clown just shows up out of fucking nowhere and kills.
No,
in part 3,
a little bit
there's no arc to the story at all. In part 3, there's no fucking arc to that story at all.
There's no arc.
So there's no arc to the story. So it's
all this stuff for Jeepers Creepers is all made up and doesn't really work because it's all within 1 month. He has to keep it within that 1 month. Otherwise, he has to go 50 years in the future. So they wrote themselves in a corner.
It's not 50 years in the future, sir. Do you not remember the films?
Whatever it is.
The films? Jesus Christ.
No,
how do we even have this argument?
All right,
this is why it's fun. This is why this is fun, because we have two different views and we're looking for a way to fix that.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. I saw that. Fixed with 2 X's.
Yeah.
Candyman, 3 original movies, 1 remake reboot. So a requel.
So I think we said the original and the reboot might want to push us to an A, but the other 2 kind of keep it down at a B.
Yeah, I don't think 2 and 3 are as good.
Yeah.
So I think B is fine. This is the one that I think that we can move to a C. The Hellraiser series. Because I like 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like the one in space. Everything after Bloodlines I think is not good.
Even the new one with the latest one on Hulu.
That was fine.
love that. I thought that was a
I
great
forgot about
movie.
that one. So that one's okay.
So there's like 5 good ones in the franchise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's like 3. I don't know. I think if this,
That's why I think it's a B. That's why I think it's a B, because there's you
But-
have 5 good ones in the franchise. Oh, Children of the Corn should be a fucking F. Don't even go to that one.
No, I think
That is
this
a terrible franchise.
is this, and this is only down in C because of you. This is a massive compromise.
Yeah,
So
no.
I think this is no better than this.
Children of the Corn has a lot of movies, and they're all terrible. You just like them because they're like the bad funs or whatever, but they're terrible movies. Even the original Children of the Corn is so fucking slow and boring. That movie has no business being like a B or an A. None. Not even the first movie.
Disagree with you on that. There's a reason why there's so many.
Yeah.
Just like there's a reason why there's so many Hellraisers, but when you redo the script over and over and over again and just give it a different title, then, but okay, fine.
But if you got 5 that you could sit down and watch right now, that's pretty good. I mean, we're not pushing for an A, but I think it's definitely a B.
Okay, we have 4 minutes. The Hills Have Eyes. 1, 2, 3. If you're counting Mind Ripper, 4, 5 with the 2 remakes. So 5 movies. I think B is fine.
Yeah, B is fine.
Okay. Hostel. There's 3 of them.
The
third
Hostel.
one
You
is
have
awful.
A, F.
Yeah,
And that's
which brings
sad.
it
If
to a
it
B.
wasn't for the third one, it would be an A.
Okay. The Firefly trilogy for Rob Zombie.
Yeah. I still think House of a Thousand Corpses is his best movie ever. I know everybody thinks it's Devil Reject, but I think Devil's Rejects and House to me are both A's. But but like House maybe, or both, maybe they're both A minuses, but 3 from Hell is like a D. It's not a good movie, so that pushes that down to a B.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, so that okay. Yeah, because I'm not a fan of House. I thought 3 to Hell was not very good, and I do love Devil's Rejects. 3 Lost Boys movies. So Lost Boys, and then they made 2 back to back.
Yeah, if it was just the original Lost Boys is an S. Those other 2 things are why is this sitting at a B.
Yeah, I did enjoy the second one. I thought that was okay. The third one is not very good. So but I'm going off of these are direct-to-video movies.
Yeah.
So, because we're never going to get like an official Lost Boys sequel.
But direct to movie means it's not good enough to hit the theater, so that tells you something.
I mean, unless you're making it for the studio for direct to video.
But why, if it was that good, they wouldn't make it direct to video. They would make it for the theater if it was going to be that good. So that just tells me it's not that good.
Okay.
But I think we agree B, right?
Yeah. Black Christmas, 3 of them. First one an A. The second one I would say is a B. The third one is an F. That is the woke man-hating Black Christmas movie.
Yeah. And but well, either way, agree. The original one A. Yeah. I would agree. A, B, F. Yeah.
Yeah. Basket Case 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So
the first one I could argue A or B, and I know I haven't seen the third one. I can't even remember right now if I've seen the second one.
So I would say if Basket Case, if they only made 1 movie, it would definitely be an A. But with the other films, I think the first one is a B, the second one is an A, and the third one could maybe be B, C.
Okay.
Maybe
so
more towards B, but yeah, I think so. The Fulci zombie movies. So Zombie 3, City of the Living Dead.
See, and I am not a fan of this franchise, but I know people love this fucking franchise. And I would, but see, I don't know, man. I think I got to go B on it. I think I have to go B. I know a lot of people want to push it to A. Some people might even want to push it to S, but for me, I have a hard time. It's saying that that is better than the Blair Witch, or Poltergeist. You know, I have a hard time with that.
I would say it's an A. It's not as
And
good as
there's
Romero's.
no way it's better than the Black Christmas. At least the two, you know.
Well, see, I don't really think that there's any movie in here that would bring it down. Well, Black Christmas has the third one. So this is they're all different. They're all weird. It all kind of just depends on what type of zombie you like. I'm okay with leaving it B because there are so many of them. So many.
Yeah.
So many. That yeah, some could bring down the good ones, but I love them all. So Italian zombie movies are just awesome.
And everybody watching right now, I see you got comments coming in and stuff, and I apologize we're not getting into them. We're just trying to bang this out. I'll run through your comments real quick as soon as we finish the B's here.
Okay. Reanimator, I'm fine with B. First one is great.
Yes.
Second one is okay. The third one is okay.
Yeah.
This is one that you would think I would put much higher, being I'm a huge fan of the series of Silent Night, Deadly Night. But now because of that new film,
oh yeah,
sorry, it's not going to A. It's going to B.
Yeah, agree.
Such a disappointment.
Yeah. What's so interesting about this tier list is that there's so many movies. Like there's movies down in the C's that we may put as an A, but they're part of a franchise that just pulls them down. So yeah, that rightfully belongs as a B.
Yeah. Maniac Cop, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue B.
Yeah, 1 is good, 2 is great, 3 is okay. A Night of the Demons, the original. Well, there's 3 originals, and then what? There is a remake. Is there another one that came after that? Didn't you see that in the theater?
Not Night of the Demons. I don't remember seeing.
Oh no, that was like Witchboard or something.
Yeah, Witchboard. Yeah.
Same director, same guy. I think these are a B. They're fine. They're okay. So Demons, I would actually move up to an A. The first 2. The Church is beautiful, but it's not a Demons movie. So it just isn't. But it is a beautiful looking horror movie. But Demons 1 and 2 are brilliant. But because of The Church, I can leave it at a B.
Okay.
And they're, it's Italian demons, zombies type of stuff.
Yeah.
Stir of Echoes, there's 2 of them. I have not seen the second one, which is with Rob Lowe, but the first one with Kevin Bacon, I think really could go to an A. That first one is great.
And I think we got some opinion from viewers saying that the second one pushed it down to a B. I think due to, you only have 2, you got a small sample size. So if you have one that's an A and the other that is just not good,
it's got to go down to here.
Yeah.
Okay. So it stays at B.
Yeah.
House on Haunted Hill, speaking of Vincent Price. So we do have the original with Vincent Price. Then there is the remake. Then there is the sequel, Return. Yeah. And we're not going to mention the other one. So we'll say there's 3.
Yeah. And so the Return is pretty bad. I really, out of the 3 of them, my favorite is I Am Sorry is with the one with Monkey Boy in it, Chris Kattan. I do like that one. I know it's kind of blasphemy to say that I like the one that, fuck, help me out here. Brain is just shut down on me. Not Chris Lee, the actor in it, in the first one.
Oh, Vincent Price.
Vincent Price, thank you. I know it's blasphemy to say the remake was better than the one with Vincent Price, but that's a great fucking movie. And then to boot, there is no more perfect horror movie song than Marilyn Manson's "Sweet Dreams." So, fuck, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Is the remake.
Okay, so I actually like Return the most because, like I've said, I like aftermath movies.
Yeah,
So I like them going back to the house on Haunted Hill and it's all destroyed and in ruins. I like all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I would probably say, we would just, we're flipping, but I would say, return, then remake, then the original. So,
okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I would definitely put them. I would put the original, or I would put the remake, then the original, then return last. But, but as good as much as we like them, is B where it belongs? I feel like it is. I feel like it's a B, but just based on the things that are in A. But I'm like, man, I could. If you're giving me a choice, House on Haunted Hill is a better franchise than Wolf Creek. I would rather watch House on Haunted Hill than Town the Dreaded Sundown.
Well, let's move it up to A. But do we have to switch them then?
I don't think we don't have to, but
so just move it up to
A. Okay.
I can watch all three. I like all three movies.
Then let's go to A. Let's go to A with it.
Okay. Then after that, we've been through this. Oh, Subspecies.
Oh, we just hit 3 hours. Forgive me, we're yawning now.
Yep.
Subspecies. I don't. How many do we got? I don't even know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There might be 6, and then there's a couple spinoffs.
I am leaving that up to you, sir.
I think B is fine. The first 3 are good. I haven't seen like the last couple, but I think B is fine.
Yeah.
The Hitcher. There's 2 of those.
Yeah. There's Hitcher remake and
3 of them.
Remake.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that being a B. The first one is probably the original one's probably an A, but the remake and the other one are definitely not. So
right,
I'm okay with that being a B.
Okay. Mimic. There's 3 of those.
Yeah, I think I only ever saw the first one, and I didn't even know that the first one was an A in my opinion. But
I would say the first one is an A. The second one is probably a C. But the third one I really enjoyed. It's very Hitchcocky. It's very Rear Window. So I think B is a good place.
Okay.
Ouija 1 and 2. If this was just the second Ouija movie, I would say it's an A.
Yeah.
Because it's Mike Flanagan. Yeah. But because Ouija is not great, the first one, sadly, it gets to be a B.
Agreed.
Okay. Rosemary's Baby. You have the original movie. You have a TV sequel. And then you have, I think it's a TV miniseries. I think there's 3. No. Is it there's a...
There was...
Apartment 7A.
Yeah, Apartment 7A and the Rosemary's Baby and then miniseries, right?
Yeah, so there's 4 of them.
Apartment 7A is fucking good. Rosemary's Baby's fucking good. But I think we said like either the miniseries...
Haven't seen the miniseries.
Yeah.
And the TV movie is not very good. I think B is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 2 good movies and then 2 that are probably not very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this one, I don't know what you're going to say because you finally got to at least watch the first one. It's Alive. There's 3 of them. Larry Cohen.
Solid movie, just boring as fuck. It was just way too slow for me. So I'm okay with a B on this.
Okay, fair enough. I would probably go A because it's Larry Cohen. I enjoyed all of them, but I could take a B. That's fine. Then the original Boogeyman.
Oh yeah.
And then he has those weird sequels. There's like 2 or 3 weird sequels that he did. But
yeah,
the original Boogeyman, I would almost say is an A. But because of these weird sequels that he did, Return of the Boogeyman and all that, I would say it's a B.
Okay.
Piranha movies. So you have the original Piranha, Piranha 2. There's a remake of Piranha, and then there's the remake, and then a sequel to the remake. So there's 5.
Yeah. I have not seen enough. I've seen only one of that franchise, and it's the one with what's his name from Jaws on the boat out there.
So you saw the second remake. So yeah.
Which that one's fucking great. That one is really great, but I don't know about the rest. And so I I wouldn't argue for that to be an A. But if you were to say, oh, it's a C, I wouldn't argue with you either. I would let you put a C. But I think
the original is great. The sequel, which is James Cameron, because the first one is Joe Dante, the second one is James Cameron. That's really good. Third one is the remake, but it was like that Showtime thing, so that it's kind of cheap. And then the two remakes, you know, like, or the sequel to the remake, I could say A. I think they're pretty solid. You want to bring it up to A?
No, I was saying I would not say A. I would, if you wanted to go C, I would not argue with you.
Oh, no.
A, it's those are definitely not going to be better than Hills Have Eyes as a franchise, or Poltergeist, or Paranormal Activity, you know, or Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think it stays right there.
Okay. The Stepfather, there's 3 originals and 1 remake. The remake is awful.
Never even heard of these. Never even heard of these.
I don't know how you have not seen 1 and 2. My God, they're good movies. The first one is brilliant. That's an S right there. The second one should be an A. The third one, I think, would be a B. And then the remake would probably be a D.
So that's why it goes down to
B.
Being a B. Okay.
The first one is absolutely brilliant. It is great.
I'm looking in my S's right now to see if I own it by chance. Oh, look, I do have a Stepfather movie. I don't know if that's the original one or if that's like is there a remake?
Yes. It has the dad at the top of stairs.
Is Michael C. Hall in it? This
No.
guy on the picture looks like Michael C. Hall. But anyways, I own one of them. I'll look into it.
Oh. If the remake has Amber Turd.
Oh.
So you could go off that. She's always in a bikini.
Poopy pants.
Yes. Poopy bed. So B is fine for me.
Okay.
And then the last one, because we already did it, would be, and this I don't think you've seen any, and you should.
Nope.
Which is Cold Prey. They're foreign films. They might be German, I think. There's 3 of them. They are very good. They're very kind of wrong turn type of movies, but they take place in the snow.
Okay.
So I think B is fine with this.
Okay. So I think we're good there then. Only a couple things got moved today.
Yeah. So then we'll do these next week. C, D, and F.
So we'll do C, D, and F next week, and then we will kind of talk about the list and where we're going next. So we'll get that started so everybody has a chance to start watching some movies if they want, movies they may not have seen. So we'll get into all that next week. So there's that. Thank you all for hanging out with us and going through that list with us. Again, Antonis, Larry, the Batman fan, thank you both for the super chats tonight. You guys rock. House of G fan says Basket Case should be an A because they're so fun. And that you said sorry, I got some comments because we kind of skipped through. I may not understand them right now. List looking good so far, says Ken Cooks. Well, thank you, Ken. Appreciate that. And Ashwagandha, hello, how you doing? Boston man, what's up? Agree with OGP about Jeepers. Hey, Jeepers Creepers is great, and Balzer will fight you if you have issues with Jeepers Creepers. I think, I don't want to put words in Balzer's mouth, but I kind of feel like he would make you taste the Balzer's ball, or it'd make you taste the Balzer's balls.
so he's on the same level as the director.
He would make you taste the Creeper's balls. Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah, dude. There you go. All love, man. One love.
Hey, Balzer, baby. Love you, baby.
Oh, man.
Fucking love that guy. I hope to God that he's coming back for the new one. Hope to God that's happening. So, anyways, if I missed some of your comments, please forgive me. Dollar Tree, how you doing? And sorry, as you were commenting on some of the things we were talking about, if I don't understand the context of your messages right now, forgive me for not getting to them. No, John, love you both. I'm just expressing myself. No, we know, Cyclewolf, and as we sit here and talk about these things and joke and kid and have fun with it, sometimes we rib each other a little bit, and it's all part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. So anyways, there is content, new content on John's channel, and more new content coming soon. So make sure, if you're watching here, make sure you subscribe to John. Links are down below. I'm going to be trying to get to the theater this week to watch some of the good stuff that's out, but Punisher Tuesday, we'll definitely be talking about that next week. Top Gun, we'll probably be talking about our experience. I don't think we need to review Top Gun. No. John and I would both give both those movies an S.
Yes.
But we'll definitely be talking about our experience at the theater next week. And so Obsession, Punisher, Top Gun, Deepwater, Hokum, and maybe even Mortal Kombat too. Who knows? If I'm feeling up to it, I might go see like 6 movies in the theater this week. You never know. So, or maybe 5, because I guess Punisher's not in the theater, but lots of fun stuff to watch. So, and I will have more pickups next week, because I didn't show you all of the stuff I got, because I just wanted to get to the tier list. So I'm wobbling over here. I'm wobbling. But thank you all for enduring and bearing with me, because
Dollar Tree
been off a little bit. Yeah, we don't need. John got a little chub over here off that last Dollar Tree comment. Dollar Tree is not wrong. How is John not at 1,000 subs yet? We don't know.
I don't know. I think I do everything right, but
maybe it's because your light is too bright and it shines on your forehead.
You're the one who set me up with this.
No, sir. I tried to go in there and tell you to turn off your lights and do the other thing, and you're like,
yeah, this is exactly what you told me to do.
No. I told you to turn off your light overhead.
No, then you can't see anything. That's a fluorescent light.
And that's why I left it alone.
And you can't see the stuff behind me.
No, you really can't. That's like me. I turn my light off and you see it all fine.
I have no idea what that is. As far as I know, you're living in a barn with a bunch of horses.
Okay, but at the same time, like, all I can tell is that you have movies and a couple Funkos and a couple posters. The only thing I could read behind you is, and it's probably because I know that it says Meat Hook Massacre and Axmas. And then you have your little Hollywood thing. Other than that, I can't tell what those Funkos are or anything. So like this stuff here, typically you can't tell, but you could see Jigsaw and Ghostface right here. If I didn't,
this is exactly the way that you left it. Whatever
because
this is exactly the way that it was.
Yes, left. I know, and I'm teasing you right now when I said that shine on your forehead. You just took it personally. I'm jealous. Cinestalker's on his 3rd tall can right now. You bastard! Enjoy that tall can, sir. Cinestalker posted a picture of this pile, this gigantic plate of Mexican food and like fries and stuff that he was having with this girl. It looked so good.
So good.
But I had dinner already. I'm not snacking anymore. I gotta listen to the doctors. My wife made a wonderful beef stroganoff tonight, and it was delicious. And so just sticking with that. No more snacking and stuff. So I will not be going to the taco shop and getting myself a super nachos. Although I would love it. I would love it a lot. I really would. I would love it a lot. John invests in an 8K webcam, says Ashwagandha. You know, I don't think John's webcam is the issue at all. I mean, the picture I think looks fine.
1080.
So, and here's the catch with StreamYard. StreamYard really downgrades the feeds. Prism makes better feeds, but we're using StreamYard, so this is as good as the picture is going to get. But I don't think the
actually, I have to. Maybe I am wrong, because now StreamYard, we made it black, and now it's white, and that's what's shining on me so much.
Okay, so here's the thing: when you are the guest, your StreamYard will always be white. You can't change it to black.
Racist.
They haven't fixed that yet.
Racist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, call StreamYard and tell them I want my. I went black and I never want to go back.
Exactly.
Would you tell them? Was a cool beer garden there and pretty cheap too. Nice, decent. Man, I can't wait to go hang out with Cinestalker again one day. I gotta do a lot of catching up with people after having this
catch up.
Really, and ketchup and mayo, fuck mustard. But I gotta do that with people. So yeah. There's all that. Anything else you want to say before we go home this evening, John?
I quickly will say I watched that movie Send Help, the Sam Raimi movie. It was okay. Yeah. That's on Hulu. Also watched Mike, Nick, and Alice. That's another time travel movie with Vince Vaughn and a few other people. That was okay. So both of those movies were okay. Send Help was very interesting. So definitely check out that one. But Mike, Nick, and Alice, if you like, a time travel type of stuff, it's Vince Vaughn plays himself in 2 different roles. So
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
you just reminded me. I have not mentioned. I watched Balls Up with Mark Wahlberg and some other dude. Balls Up is a very, very funny movie. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's very funny. So Balls Up with Mark Wahlberg, there's a soccer tournament thing going on in South America, and these guys are trying to sell condoms to them, and bad things happen. It is very funny. So Balls Up, if you're looking for a funny movie to watch, I watched that.
Interesting.
And then I also watched Highest to Lowest, the new Denzel Washington movie. It's not my favorite Denzel movie. It is. I'm surprised after I even saw that it's directed by Spike Lee. Kind of surprised I didn't turn it off right away. Once you'll know when the story's over because somebody is sitting in jail. And then at that point, the story's over. And then we go into a 20-minute long music video that Spike Lee was just pimping out somebody. So the last 20 minutes of movie is stupid. But it's okay, and it's Denzel. That's why I made it through it. But Highest to Lowest, that and Balls Up, I both give 3 stars. So I watched those recently. So thank you for reminding me to talk about movies we watch. I forgot about that, John.
Sure.
So we didn't even. That was our looking at Letterboxd. There we were. So it's been fun, John. Thank you all.
Yes.
Hanging out with us this evening. I appreciate you. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you coming back after me taking a couple weeks off. Sean 420, what's up? How you doing tonight? But it's good to be back. I'm glad we got to do this. It's always a lot of fun, and it makes me feel good. So, and thank you for being here and being part of this journey with me, John.
Thank you. You too. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad everybody in the chat is here.
All right. And they're entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. It's their opinion, and that's that, right?
And I am always right.
Yes, and that is your blood metal makeup artist rights, Miranda rights.